Mm. And David just popped in. What's up, David?
Hey, David, how's it going? Dave, just to let you know, Paul Hyde just called and he will not be in tonight. He's going to his son's house. His grandson is having a birthday party. So,
I'm sure we'll get some people in here. Laura,
hey,
David,
there's Laura.
Laura, David, you popping in?
What'd you do? What'd you do today? Just anything special?
I really fix the bed and so because problem is the bed that we're sleeping on.
Yeah.
There's only 3 posts that go across it to hold the mattress up, and they've gotten weak over time. So like when we both lay in the bed, we both roll into the center onto each other,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it was starting to bow real bad. So I went out to my work truck and got the jack out of it because we don't ever use our jacks in our work trucks because if we get a flat tire, we just call a tow truck. So I just went and got the jack out of the car and I took it 2x4 and ran it down the hole underneath the bed in the center and then just got under there with the impact and jacked it up. Now it's got a nice big long support all the way across with the jack underneath it.
That'll work. Yeah.
Ah, Laura.
Night Train, how you doing?
And then my throat was hurting really bad this morning. Not entirely sure why. I went to the store and got that.
Oh yeah, little Crown Royal.
That made my sore throat go away pretty quick.
Good.
Works better than Chloraseptic. Take a couple shots of liquor. I will time you both out. Keep it up. What's up, Mike? Oh, did you end up getting the 23, Mike? I know you were talking. He was at Verizon looking at phones and stuff all day today.
Oh. You know, the thought of me changing phones just doesn't get it. I don't till my phone stops working.
Well, Sarah's not even here. Keep messing with me, Laura. So Mike got the it's like mine, the 22, but he got the 23.
Ah, okay.
Just a standard one, not the big ass fucking tablet version. Yeah, that's all mine is too, Mike, is 128 gigs. You only have 3 cards there. Really?
Laura says
No,
she'll get you later.
shut her phone off. Keep on. Yeah, the Ultra is big, Mike. It's working the size of a damn tablet. I wouldn't have mind having the Ultra, to be honest with you, though. It was just way more expensive. So I think I got this S22. I think it was like 600. The Ultra was like 800 or 900 or something like that. I think for the 22 Ultra. And the only real, I mean, the Ultra does have a little bit better processor. It's got a nicer screen, a little bit better screen, and it's got the what is it, the stylus that's built into it. Comes in Monday, nice.
Well, Dominic and Tim aren't around yet. I would imagine it's pretty early there.
I think Tim's taking a break from YouTube and Dominic, I don't know where he's at.
That reminds me. He said he's
No.
getting a watch too.
This is the red reverse.
This came in the mail. I don't know if I ordered it, bought it, or didn't.
Oh, smartwatch. Nice. Why,
Never opened it up.
if you don't want it, send it to me. I'd definitely use that. I love smartwatches. That's what these glasses are. These are what they call smart glasses. And they got speakers built into them and everything. And then this is your polarized lens. And then these ones are for computer screens. That block all the blue light out.
I think this is just a cheapy one.
I don't know, what brand is it? Let me see.
Just says smart bracelet.
Yeah, it doesn't say,
There's what's on the back of it.
yeah, if it doesn't say like Fitbit or anything like that, it's probably an off brand. But even the cheaper ones aren't really all that bad. You switch to contracts for 2 prepaid accounts.
I don't know.
I always buy my phone straight out. This one I didn't though. This one I actually got through Sarah's work. They have that program or whatever where you can buy stuff through their work. And then they just take like, I think like 10 or $20 out of each one of her checks until it's paid off. But you actually get a really good deal through them too. But she has like a whole catalog that she can order stuff from that's got like headphones, computers. They have frickin' stoves. It's was it a purchasing power or whatever it's called?
Came in this package, didn't have anything inside of it. All it has is the shipping label.
I'm wondering if that's one of those fucking things you ordered like a month ago and like the bike or something, and that's what they sent you instead.
Who knows? It's returned to
I want to be one of those people where the
KOICU-1 PO Box 150803 A41 Resettlement Cayudu Sierra Leone.
oh, shut up, Dustin. Not getting a 5 finger discount.
Junk. Sierra Leone is where it came from.
I'd almost bet it was one of those websites you ordered shit from a couple months ago. Cause that's what they'll do is you'll think you're getting something, cause that's what happened to Mike. When Mike ordered that, what was it, that fucking, it was like that off-road Segway thing.
Yeah.
They ended up sending him like this cheap little costume jewelry ring in the mail. And
Did
when
they
he,
charge him for it?
yeah, but it was only like 20 bucks or something.
See, I
It's
never,
just-
I don't recall ever getting any charges on anything, so.
But like I said, PayPal isn't always gonna save your ass because there's loopholes around PayPal. Yeah, the ATV, Mike, yeah, I remember that. One day somebody's gonna order something from one of those sites. They're gonna actually get what they bought.
Well, I wouldn't hold my breath. They even gave up on telling me that it's still coming, it's still coming. That went on for months.
Well, I think some of those sites too, though. I think what they're doing is they're probably getting your credit card information. And that's what they're really after, and they're probably storing it or selling it. So they're not actually gonna send you anything or anything like that. That could be it.
Yep, anything's
But-
possible.
But you know, there's a company out there too that you can go through. I don't remember the name of it. But they'll link your bank card to their website. And then what they do is they actually create a fake bank card for you. And then they put you can set the limit of that bank card. It's like a disposable bank card number. And then you can use that bank card to shop with. So they have the fake one and not your actual bank card information.
Wow,
So the website's like in between it, right? They create a fake bank card for you to go shopping so you're more secure.
that's way above this old man's head.
I just can't remember the name of it. A couple of the scammer guys on YouTube that go after scam sites, they promote it as a safe way to go shopping.
I'm gonna pitch some peanuts, be right back.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting storms tonight. Oh,
Now, Laura, I did. Stay here. Oh, it's like a hyperlapse or something. Hold on, I'll share it. See.
yeah, it's perfect flying weather here. I just don't have any willingness to go fly. Oh. Here comes a ship down now.
Laura did like a hyperlapse. Or just a bunch of pictures maybe, or videos spliced together. Definitely up on the bus. I don't them in those fucking roundabouts. I hate those things. They're popping up all over Florida. Their roads look so freaking weird, like the lines and shit they do on their roads.
Yeah, like the squiggly lines on the side. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's just weird looking to me. Cause like our lines are all straight and uniform, like there's
Yeah.
no weird lines like that. Everything's straight and uniformed in a straight line. Like it looks more like that. But then they have like these
Hey,
weird
Dominic.
squiggly lines and shit. What's up, Dominic?
Yeah, I had to piss fart around to get the link again.
Is it not in the chat?
Well, it wasn't when I looked. That was about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Okay, I'll something, dumb me.
I had to go back 3 shows because I think the last
Yeah.
2 he didn't post it.
Yeah. That's what I was doing, going back a couple of shows to see if it was there.
Alright, let's go ahead and like that and we'll go ahead and comment. Do better. There you go. Ugh.
Thank you
That's-
for reminding me, Dominic.
Yeah.
had a brain fart, I guess.
And we all have them.
Well, I find that every day goes by, I have more and more of them.
Hmm. No.
Oh, do you understand all them squiggly lines on the road? Dominic?
Yeah, cuz like I said, on our roads, the lines are always straight and uniform. There's
See,
no
like
like,
they had the ziggy zaggies.
Yeah.
what are those? I
I,
remember
I
that.
usually, I usually slow down when coming to a roundabout. That's how I would interpret it. Might be different rules over there.
Well, it looks like it's on a curve, some of them.
David said it one time. I just can't remember what he said it meant.
As I said, it to me, it generally means you're coming up to a roundabout.
Ah, I fucking hate roundabouts.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
all the lines were
I
split.
usually see them before roundabouts. As I said, that they might have different, each country might have different scenarios.
Okay, so white zigzags are commonly found either side of the fucking crossing. They are designed to indicate the parking and overtaking in these zones is strictly prohibited.
Yeah,
See, ours, we just do a solid line. If you're not allowed to overtake. And then,
yeah.
and then it will be dotted. Now, if one side's solid and one side's dotted, then that side of the road can overtake, but this one can't.
Yeah, overtaking and no parking sort of thing. Yeah,
And then if it's a crosswalk, we literally just have the crosswalk painted on the road, like it's just a big walking path that's painted on the road.
yeah.
Goes all the way across from the one stoplight to the other.
Mm. Yeah, and some of them, the ones that don't have stoplights on them, that just have the two amber lights flashing, sometimes they do have, stop or crossing before it with an X.
Oh, we got
Depends-
those and
It
traffic has
depends
to
where you
stop it.
are. Yeah,
Yeah, if we have those.
each council has its own little code for things.
Yeah, ours has them. A lot of the schools have them for when the kids can
Yeah.
cross the road. And so
Yeah.
when those amber lights come on, all the traffic on both sides have to stop before the crosswalk.
Yeah,
And then once you know nobody's there and the lights shut off, then you can proceed.
yeah, yeah,
But they treat them like a stoplight. Like if you don't stop and you run through it, you're gonna get in trouble if
Yeah.
somebody catches you.
exactly.
Or you might hit somebody and then you'll be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. It seems to be that way. We have some pretty strange things going on here. So
Yeah, I'd have came over there at those zigzag lines, you'd have seen the car doing this shit. I'd have been like,
yeah, I
every
would have
time
done that too.
every time I hear this section like that, I'd be like, and then go back
Yeah,
straight.
that's zigzag. Yeah.
Man, this is some good juice, I'll tell you what.
What flavor?
It's full tobacco flavor, but it has like a hint of vanilla in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Yeah,
like
we
that.
used- I used to get ones like that too. Hello, mud ball.
I just don't like all the fruity flavors.
Fruity ones.
Plus
It's
they
like,
actually,
watermelon and strawberry or things like that.
well, and to be honest too, some of those ones that are have like a citric base, they can actually fuck up your tank and your rubbers, O-rings
Yeah.
and all that. Because they have a natural like acid in them.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you that too, like they'll screw your coils up a little quicker.
Mm.
But yeah, I told him, I said, I just want it to taste like tobacco. Like that's why I smoke cigarettes. Like I don't want just a weird fruity flavor.
Mm.
This one's got a magnetic tank on it, which is pretty cool.
Oh, good.
But the only downfall to this one is they don't have replacement tanks for this, he said.
Mm.
I guess you can get an adapter, but he said they're hard to find.
No, no.
I said, well, what do you do if the tank breaks or something? He's like, oh, you're gonna have to buy a whole nother mod. Son of a bitch.
Nothing's ever easy.
What's up, Donald? Where is? Greg? I can't believe you guys went to all disposable over there.
Yep.
Cause you would have thought they would have considered that less environmental friendly because you're just throwing pods in the trash.
Yep.
Versus this, you could use one of these for a good year before you'd even have to think about replacing it.
Yep.
I mean, and normally your
You've
tank,
got to go through the arduous task of getting a prescription. It's
To
called
get-
a prescription vape. And
What,
you've got
to
to
get
go
a-
through the,
to get a
And they're not
mod,
refillable. You get a prescription, huh?
yeah. You've got to go through the arduous task. You've got to sit on so if that's only if you smoke cigarettes. And you've got to go through the arduous task of a 20-minute discussion with your GP. Then he writes you out a prescription. And then you upload that to your vape provider. So that when customs see it, they know it is a prescription based rather than for just
Recreational?
yeah,
Yeah.
but do they only let you do the prescription for so long? Cause I'm assuming they're trying to wing you off of it, right?
I don't know.
I'm wondering
I
if there's a
looked at
time
it.
limit on it.
There probably is.
But see, here in Florida, if you wanna quit smoking, there's a free 800 number you can call. And they'll give you free patches of nicotine gum. But we all know the patches and the gum don't work worth a shit.
Yeah, I know.
Now in the UK, they started giving vaping kits instead of the gum and patches. Because they were the only ones that actually did a study on vaping. They did a
Yeah.
10-year study on it, where all the other countries were just like, oh, it's bad for
Jumping
you.
on the bandwagon.
Well, it's just that they're automatically lumping it in there with regular cigarettes and just, oh, it's automatically bad for you. Without having any studies done on it.
Yeah.
When England did that 10-year study, they actually found in their assessment of it that it was 95% safer than smoking a regular cigarette.
Yep.
And they
Well,
only left,
I've noticed all the people that I know that not all, I'd say 7 out of 8 that I know that were regular smokers have one of these, or have not this exact brand, but have a disposable vape every time I go to the pub with them. There's only one person. He has a vape, but doesn't like bringing it, just leaves it at home. So when he's at home, he vapes. When he comes out, he'll have a cigarette or two.
yeah, see, the problem though is when you're jumping back and forth between them, man, it causes you to cough a lot.
Mm.
Because I noticed that when you go from vaping to cigarettes, you'll cough for the first couple of days quite a bit. And then vice versa. When you go from cigarettes to vaping, the
Yep.
first couple of days, you'll cough quite a bit because your lungs are kind of clearing out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only reason the UK gave it the 95% was because they left a 5% margin because they don't know what a 20, 30-year long-term effect of it is.
Exactly.
But, there's been scientists over here that have done their own little mini studies on it and have like put the vapes up to like high-end, lab grade filters.
Yeah.
And ran the vapor through the filters and there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
They don't pick any kind of no kind of metal particulates or anything like that in it.
Yeah.
So Mudball, that's Don, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Donald. He's the one that's always working on his Volkswagen
Working on something,
buggy,
yeah.
his little buggy in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Been working on it for like 6 months, and I think he only drove it once the other day, and he broke down.
Yeah,
Got one
pretty sure
like
that was
six,
on with Laura.
yeah, he got like 6 blocks down the road, and the damn thing broke down on him.
Yeah, last Sunday. I think it was last Sunday afternoon your time. Because it was early Monday morning mine.
Yeah, because ever since I kind of been around Donald from Laura's show and stuff, probably been a good 6 months or so. He's been
Mm.
working on that thing. And I think that was the first time I actually saw him drive it.
Yeah,
Oh, he said it's
it's
running now.
running. Great.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
At least he goes for it though. You know how many people buy shit like that? They'll pull it in their garage and they'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that up. And then 10 years later, it's still sitting there and hasn't been touched.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just talking about from the time I kind of started hanging around with you in the live streams.
Yeah.
I think it's been about 6 months or so.
He says he's had it for 2 years. The
Took
buggy.
1 year to get legal. Like I said, he actually worked on the project he set forth in front of him because like I said, I've met so many people that went out and spent like $2,000 on an old junker car. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna fix it up, and then it sits in their yard or sits in their garage, and you literally see it 10 years later and has never been touched one time.
Yep.
I mean, that's why some people's houses look like junkyards in the yard.
Yep.
I can't stand people's houses like that, y'all. Like I'll drive by and they'll just have like just a bunch of junk piled up in their driveway and their house, and I can't handle that. Like I like my yard to look clean. I don't like just random shit piled up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm one of those people, if I don't use it, it's gotta go.
Yeah.
How much did you spend, Donald, when you initially bought it, though, is what I'm saying, like at the very beginning? How much did you spend?
Yeah. Dustin, One Vision Aerial. Good afternoon, ding dongs, as you would say.
What's up, Rod?
Hot Rod. Hi, Rod.
Dustin is a bum equals
There's-
P? What?
Good.
Oh,
Tim Jackson in the chat.
Hey, Tim.
And
Howdy.
TKP, I don't know who that is. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Hello.
Well,
It says, hello.
Hello.
It sounds
They've been here before.
sounds like he's from over in the UK. Hello.
Cause all that shit talking you're doing, Dustin, while you're under
Yeah.
tornado watch. You'd be surprised how many tornado watches we get here in Florida every year. Like in my area, we probably get about 5 or 6 a year during the stormy season. Florida actually can get its fair share of tornadoes. But like I said, the worst part about a hurricane is you can get F1s and F2s sprouting in the damn hurricane.
Mm.
Now you got a damn hurricane swinging around at 150, 170 miles an hour, but here comes a F2 tornado swinging around in the damn thing.
Mm.
Oh, you're funny, Lord. Spent all day thinking that up. Just to use that line.
Yeah.
Dustin says he likes storms. The nastier, the better.
I was telling Dustin a couple weeks ago, I've always wanted to go storm.
Storm chasing.
I would love to go
Yeah.
go chase tornadoes with like a
Yeah.
professional crew that knew what they were doing. Oh yeah, that would be fucking fun.
Yeah, and your storms will be a lot nastier than the ones we get here.
Well, the US has always been known, we have the most volatile weather patterns of any other
Hmm.
place in the world.
Yeah.
And we have a huge variety of different types of what do you want to say, like terrain, right? We have like really foresty areas, we have desert. You know, we
We
have,
don't have much desert here, but we have a lot of hilly mountains and green, greenery as in trees and that. We
Right,
have a
right.
couple of mountains where they can build some really good storms, but nothing for what I've seen on many of the things like Nat Geo where they go out to various places, I tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like here we have, you know, mountainous terrain, we have
Yeah.
flat, open farming terrain that goes for hundreds of miles, you know, like the
Yeah.
Midwest states. You got forests, the massive desert section of the country. I mean, so you get a really good variety of different types of areas. To Tim, I'd rather not have the best of that anyway, so thank you. If you want it, you can have it. I'll
Yeah.
give you the best weather patterns.
Actually, Darwin can come up with some pretty good thunderstorms, I must say.
But you are correct about that, Tim. We are better at everything. That's like the storms here in Florida, the lightning and thunderstorms here are just insane. It's just insanely different from what I've ever seen
Mm,
in other parts of the country. Like normally with thunder, you know, you'll get a bang and then, you know, 30 seconds, a minute might go by and then you'll have another bang. But sometimes we'll have consistent, just keep going for minutes at a time, just
yeah,
nonstop rumble. And then
yeah.
the amount of lightning strikes you'll see within 30 feet of
It's
you.
like it's like a strobe.
Right. But like
I think that's happened probably twice in the last 20 years or so. I remember one that was absolutely biblical.
I've never seen so many lightning strikes so close to me till I moved here. You know how many I've seen when I was out driving in my work truck and personal
Yeah.
vehicle just outside and they're like 20, 30 feet from me?
Yeah.
Like it's,
We
yeah.
had, as I said, we had one of those in January 2019. And then probably, I think,
Oh yeah,
as I said, probably about 2 or 3 in the last 10 years.
that flood, Tim, definitely wasn't nearly one of the worst floods ever by any means. It was just bad for that area. But that wasn't nothing that, I mean, other places in the country and around the world have seen floods 20 times worse than that. That's just bad for that area. Now you want to see some crazy floods, go to Vegas and you'll see some crazy flash flooding.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, Vegas, you know what's so funny, right? Is Vegas is in the middle of the desert, in the middle of a lake bed, right? Is where the entire city's built down in this massive lake bed down in the valley. It only rains there, I want to say, I could be wrong, about 2 weeks to a month out of the year. That's it. That's about all the rain they get usually, at the most. But they have one of the most high-tech and expensive underground water distribution like setups for dealing with flooding. Because when it does rain, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Like their water drainage tunnels, like 18-wheelers can drive in these things, are so massive. Like they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on that drainage system in Vegas. And it only really gets tested a few times a year and that's it. But it's so bad that they had to build it. Because like I said, they sit down in a valley on a fucking
Yeah.
lake, on an old dry lake bed.
Mhm.
I've never been in a flood, Tim, to be honest with you. That's
No,
one
I
of the,
haven't. I've seen high water, but I've never seen a flood.
the only two natural disasters. Well, I would say one of them. I've been through plenty of earthquakes. I've been through a couple hurricanes. I was in one little ice storm in Kansas. I wouldn't really consider that a natural disaster. But I've seen a tornado, but I was like 10 miles or 15, 20 miles from it. Like I was pretty far from it, so it just looked really small from where I was at. Never been that close to one.
I would think that
But-
I think the worst that you could imagine would be a tsunami.
Yep.
I mean, every one of them has their own equally scary thing about them. It's really,
You know, a tsunami with a 1 mile high wave.
Hazy.
the only,
Um,
only thing I could say is you'd have to literally experience all of them and then you'd be the one to make that decision.
Exactly.
But yeah, I guess,
Considering- I was just gonna say about the tsunami. There was that one in Bali a couple 2004, I think it was.
there's David's new blanket.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, the blanket came in.
What in the hell is that? It looks like pubic hairs. Oh, I know what picture that was. That was the one where he was on his chin. He got his chin hairs in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have cropped that out, David. Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, it is cool.
I'll tell you, earthquakes are pretty freaky. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
You ever been through one of those?
we had a 6.0.
I was in the Northridge quake in California.
Yeah,
Bunch of damn trains got, like one of the trains derailed right behind my dad's house.
but thankfully it was in the middle of nowhere.
I think
So it
back in
didn't cause
back in the
anything.
70s or the 80s, they had an earthquake up here in Michigan, but it wasn't any, you know, it was like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
And you know what they do with some of these train cars too? When these, my dad was telling me, he said when the one derailed back in Northridge on the Northridge quake, dude, they were just taking the train cars and burying them
Mm,
with everything inside of them because it wasn't worth the time to unload these things because it was costing them like $1 million an hour or some shit like that to have the tracks closed. So they were literally just pushing these the track, fixing
Mm.
the track, and then they were just digging massive ditches next to the track and just dumping these box cars full of shit down in there.
Mm.
Like they didn't even empty them out
Wow.
because it was just, it's not worth the time or effort. It all gets insurance pays for all of it. It gets insured
Yeah.
out. And it's the tracks cost so much money to keep closed that they don't have time to do it. They just throw it off to the side and get it opened back up as quick as possible.
Yep. As I said, thankfully ours was off in a regional spot, but it really made a lot of yeah, there was a lot of shaking, but only one building got damaged, so that was good.
I think Northridge was the one where the freeway collapsed in LA, wasn't it?
Mm,
The
That's the
double
one I'm
decker
thinking of.
freeway?
yeah.
I think that was the Northridge when that happened.
This is the video that
Tim.
Oh, in Queensland? Yeah, where Tim was
Yeah.
at. Yeah, I remember when that happened because Tim and Matt were both stuck in their houses
Yeah.
for like a few days. They couldn't go anywhere.
La Nina.
Yeah.
Matt actually had to go out. I remember Matt and Tim both had to leave and get out as quick as they could to town to get as much supplies as they could and get
Yeah.
back to their house.
Yeah.
What in the hell? Why is it all like wrinkled looking? What the fuck's up with that picture? Oh, it's the grass.
Yeah. Sort of like a
Was that fake grass or was that just like turf?
yeah, I think it's one of those. It's probably a hockey field.
Across the southeast.
Yeah. I remember this
1,000.
about 12 months ago.
Wow.
But in reality, Tim, you're up in the, do you really get any flood water? I'm assuming it runs down from where you're at, right?
Can you imagine being on that bridge? I mean, look at the
Yeah.
horses.
I'd be happy to be one of the cars that's up out of the water, I'll tell you that. at least be happy my car was
Look at this house
semi-safe.
here. It's right up to the,
Cause at least you know your car's good once you come back to get it later.
Yeah.
Went through the 54, 74, 89, nothing like this. It's always this way.
Man, that sucks right there.
Yeah.
people
Mm.
on the roofs.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like Katrina right there.
Drove all of that weather.
That's the way Katrina looked when it hit Louisiana
We
years
started
ago.
Overnight and now starting to
Yeah.
move west to southwestward back towards the central coast of New South Wales. So that means we're going to see the rain increase across the central coast of New South Wales. And that's going to go from the Hunter all the way down to the south coast of New South Wales. Now that includes Newcastle, the Sydney metropolitan area, Wollongong, and inland towards the Blue Mountains and our communities that are sitting through the hills. of
Tim, do you live downstream from the dam?
New South Wales? A
Fuck
severe-
that, I'm not living next to a dam like that, especially if I'm downstream from it.
It's
Screw
about
that.
for much of this coastline, extending from Newcastle all the way down to around Bega.
Seen the amount of dam accidents over the years? Fuck that.
Mm.
I'm not living anywhere where a dam's gonna flood me out if it breaks.
Abraham,
Yeah.
Homestead.
I wouldn't mind being up above the dam, upriver, but I don't wanna be downriver from it.
Well,
If
we
I-
didn't have flooding that bad, but we had one about 12 months ago, I reckon. Trying to remember.
Downstream from the dam, what? Okay, so you're upstream from it then, I'm assuming. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna live downstream from a dam.
Mm.
Would not be good.
Well, you know, and a lot of quite a few dam accidents have actually been caused by them trying to retrofit an old dam. Because the old dam was falling apart, so they come in and try to retrofit it while and then that itself has caused some dams to collapse.
Yeah, what was it King Tide? That was it.
Like, I wouldn't trust that Three Gorge Dam China built. Ugh, ugh. We've seen how their building practices are. They constantly have fucking explosions where they're losing complete city blocks and buildings collapsing and everything else. I
Mm.
would never step foot in a single Chinese sky rise. I don't care how much you paid me. I would
Mhm.
never step sky in their towers anywhere in their city. So I don't trust their building codes at all.
Mm.
I mean, you see how fast they throw shit up. Like
Mm.
then remember when they built that hospital for COVID
Yeah,
and it could
in
take
10
like
days.
yeah, it could take like 100,000 patients or some crazy number.
Yeah, and it was built in 10 days.
Yeah, yeah. We know half those walls were paper.
Uncle Bill.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh,
Of course I do, Tim. It was the only video you had up on your channel for like a year and a half. Damn, we should take a collection so we can give a damn. Oh, here come all the damn jokes.
Yeah.
well, now that Bill's here, Laura's looking to go live, I think.
Laura was gonna go live.
Yeah, I think so.
She usually doesn't go live until Sundays.
Yeah.
Bill
24
goes
hours.
live on Sundays too.
Sunday
but he-
night.
Yeah, he don't go till 10 p.m. Laura goes on at 1 p.m.
Ah,
Mm.
They're like 8 or 9 hours apart.
Yeah, she usually goes, trying to think, because it's like 3 a.m. my time.
It's
So I
1
think
p.m.
it's
here.
6 p.m. Yeah.
It's
1
6
p.m. yours, 6 p.m. hers,
Yep.
and 3 a.m. mine. Which is
That's why I don't catch Bill's show a lot of times. Like, usually I might catch the first few minutes, but usually that's what about the time I start to set my phone down to go to bed.
Hmm. Well, 10
you-
PM, 10 PM is a pretty good time for me. Because it's lunchtime here, so 10 PM is just right.
Well, the problem here though too is a lot of people work Monday mornings, so
Yeah. Generally, anything after 6 PM your time is good for me.
and especially right now, there's no way I'm staying up that late because I'm getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get to work because I'm working 10-hour days minimum.
Hmm.
So that doesn't work for me.
You're cleaning the keyboard.
Yeah, that soda started overflowing a little bit and I got a couple drops on the side of it.
I can tell you're cleaning the keyboard because you've typed
Oh,
in the chat.
I didn't realize I did that because I was only cleaning the sides where the buttons were.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know you were cleaning the keyboard, because a couple of letters came up.
There we go.
That's better.
We go ahead and block Tim too.
Mm.
So anybody got anything interesting to talk about, or?
Nothing that exciting is happening here.
I can think of no good news stories today.
Is that,
Oh,
it's
oh,
got,
we were talking about that 21-year-old kid last night that got in trouble for leaking all those classified documents in
No,
the
I
Pentagon.
didn't hear about that.
yeah, he
It was
got
a-
arrested.
He was a National Air Guardsman
Ooh.
and he was working on some project. From what I gathered from the article, he was working on some project at the Pentagon. Actually had fairly top secret clearance, fairly high
Mm.
top secret clearance. And we were talking about that last night and Sean and them were like, I don't know how the fuck that kid got that kind of clearance at that age. And I was like, I don't know.
Mm.
And David thinks he might have been some kind of genius or something
Mm.
or something like that.
Well, and besides that, he wanted to be big time over with his Discord buddies. That's where he started leaking on Discord.
He was just showing off. Then it probably wasn't. I don't want to say he probably wasn't doing anything nefarious as far as like leaking to other governments, nothing like that. I think he was just a stupid ass 21-year-old kid that was showing off for his friends. The way you're
Mm.
describing.
Yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just showing off for his friends on Discord. I mean, but there's gotta be I would have to say there needs to be an age limit on that shit. Like you have to be to a certain level of maturity before you get
Yeah.
handed that kind of clearance. And
Yeah.
if you are so good at something at that age to where they absolutely need you for something like that, they need to monitor you very well.
Mm.
Because unfortunately at that age, you can be a little careless.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, not all 21-year-olds are idiots, but there are some that, still have the mindset of an 18-year-old.
Yep.
If that kid would have been 28, 29, he probably wouldn't have done the same shit.
Here's
Probably
Uncle
would.
Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, no, he wasn't working on a project. That was his job. He was an IT guy. He had access to the servers, that's all.
Oh,
And,
okay.
They're idiots because he should only have access to things that matter to the Air National Guard in Massachusetts. Why he had information about the Mossad
What?
and all these overseas, he shouldn't have had. That's because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And as far as age, I don't know. How old are you, Justin?
37?
Okay, so 38 should be the age, I think.
Oh, bite
Yeah.
me.
I had to come in and say that.
Yes.
No, it's not an age thing. At 21, I was already divorced and had a kid.
Yeah.
Maturity comes to people at different times.
Well, like I
What's-
said, Well, like I
You
said, I
gotta
don't
do-
think,
you gotta- That's why you do psychological profiles on these people. And they just dropped the ball on this. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. You know, my brother has TS clearance. He wouldn't, I'm his brother, he wouldn't tell me anything. You know, because just don't do that.
he's like, my brother wouldn't tell me anything, wink, wink.
No, he really wouldn't tell me a goddamn thing. And he had about as high as you can get, you know, cause working at NASIC, National Air and Space Intelligence Center. He was a command chief there. And said, nope, can't tell you a thing. So what about the aliens? Nope, can't tell you.
Bugger.
You know, there's rumors that they brought in the Wright Patterson at one point.
Yeah.
But I will not.
That's been going around for a while, that one.
Yeah, I know.
How's traffic down there tonight, Bill?
Well, I don't know if you could tell, I'm just pulling out of the parking lot right now. Actually pulling out of my parking spot. I'm still in the parking lot. There's a lot of cars here, but there's a kind of a beer festival thingy going on over here around the corner in our parking lot, and I'm not going to it. How about that?
Is it
Wow.
sponsored by Budweiser?
No.
Is
How'd
it
you get that dig in?
Is it affecting your
go.
guys' bar business at all, or?
We were slow today, but not the bar business. It's not really a beer festival. They got a like a little band show up. They're doing live music, and they got vendors, you know, a bunch of vendor tents and a couple of bounce houses for the kiddies.
Now, let
And
me
it's pretty
ask
nice.
you,
So it's
was,
over here by Ocean Republic, which is a microbrewery kind of place.
was Budweiser out there?
No, if it was, I couldn't go anywhere. I didn't bring my good dress. I'm ashamed to say I got Bud in my refrigerator. I never have Budweiser in my refrigerator, but I got Bud in my refrigerator because because I know so many people drink it. This was before this. I didn't know this Dylan Mulvaney thing was going on, and I bought a case to bring on the fishing trip. And also mostly for the fishing trip. And it wasn't drank, so I have a bunch of it in my fridge. And now I feel funny every time I drink it. I get kind of an erection. I don't know what's going on. Ocean Republic Brewing. God, it looks like fun. I probably should have went. Nah, I'll get in trouble. Can you hear the music?
You should go and scope it
Very
out.
lightly.
I can't really make it out, but I could just hear a light vibration in the
Which tells you how
background.
loud it is. Tells you how loud it is. I'm like across the street with my windows closed.
Shit.
So it's pretty loud. All right. Let's cut off the traffic.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Looks like fun. And you know, it's funny, that's the business on the shopping center here is owned by the same guy, the guy that owns the bowling alley. And that business is on the corner there, and it's called Ocean Republic. It's supposed to be pretty good. Good food, microbrewery beer, blah, blah, blah. And I've never stepped foot in it. I'm gonna have to go over there sometime on live stream.
Yeah.
Live stream my inhalation of alcoholic beverages. So that way the police can find me.
Yeah.
I had people all concerned about me after that lunch with Jim Beauchart in Jensen Beach.
Did Beauchart make it back home?
Yes.
Oh, he's been home. Oh yeah, last Thursday.
He claims that his clothes never got there and Bill still has
He's still waiting for them.
them. Yeah.
No, it was $83 to ship his clothes home. I said, no, for 75, you could check a bag.
But
No.
Did he actually get them though? Because I wouldn't be surprised if he was still waiting on them because when I shipped a couple things to Canada from Florida, it fucking took like 2 weeks before they got it.
Oh, it's gonna take a while. You know, I
Yeah.
used the cheapest method, you know.
Oh, I did
Yours?
too. But when Paul sent me his stickers from Canada, I got them in like 3 days, 4 days.
That's different though. That's first class mail. This is last class stinky underwear mail.
Low class.
Yeah, low class mail. You know, it was a pretty good sized box. $83 I thought was a deal. I don't know. Maybe I should check my email. Maybe I didn't do it right.
Don't everybody in the,
Because I boxed it up at the house. I boxed it and weighed it and tagged it. I have an account you know, at the house. That way, you walk in, you just drop it on the counter and leave. You know, otherwise you stand there forever.
Mm,
Don't everybody
And people-
type in the chat at once. Gonna break 'em.
exactly.
What's going on in the chat?
Nothing. That's the problem. You'll get like 20 people watching. Nobody will say anything.
Yeah,
Well, we're
There's
down,
12
we're
minutes.
down now to 7 people watching. And that
Okay.
includes the 4 of us.
Oh, I
Uh,
must. I killed your stream, Paul. I'm sorry.
yeah.
if you're going through Zoom, it doesn't count you as a watcher.
No.
If you got the
No.
chat up, it is.
If the chat's up, yes, it is.
Because I got the chat up.
Yeah, but did you pop it out?
Yeah, I popped out.
Cause
I
like
popped off.
other people will use, some people will pull up YouTube and have the stream up and just look at the chat.
No, I've popped out the chat.
I wanna
Yeah, I
try.
think
Ah.
it still counts. I think
We've
it
got
still might count.
something. We've got something
Uh-oh.
in the chat now.
Oh,
Okay,
Dustin,
okay.
Dustin wrote something.
Yeah, literally wrote something.
Yeah, he's an interesting fella.
12 minutes.
Yeah,
It's fine.
he's an interesting little guy.
He is something. Wow, it's beautiful today, and the traffic is not bad. We're moving.
Well, it's Sunday. It's Saturday night there.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
right. Well, it's Saturday at 5:54. I don't call it night.
Okay,
Evening.
Saturday afternoon.
Late
Dustin,
afternoon.
Dustin followed it up with, hey, Bill.
Yeah, and then now he's writing anti-Semitics in the chat. What the hell?
What?
Messing with Dustin.
Ooh, sun is bright.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
No.
Put on my Oakleys.
Good. Still here, but in the kitchen. Okay, Tim. And what are you cooking then?
Tim's cooking in the kitchen.
Yay, good to hear.
Does he still have cabinet doors?
Yeah,
No, I think he went completely doorless.
I mean, if he's got cabinet doors, there's opportunities there for finger loss.
Banging his finger, yeah.
Don't slam those cabinets, man.
You know, the worst door in the kitchen for him would be the oven door.
mm,
Oh,
you-
yeah. You can
That's
now
break a
when-
finger.
That's like a little guillotine.
Yeah, you know, when you get it about halfway up and then it slams shut,
Yeah.
when you let it
Yeah.
go sometimes by accident.
yeah.
On it, you know what? The dishwasher too is another one.
Tim's
Oh,
making
definitely.
bacon and eggs.
Yep,
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
dishwasher.
Bacon's good anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can make just a pack of bacon and eat it by itself.
any
That's
time of
healthy.
the day, there's just different ways of using it.
So you'll be making bacon.
Making bacon.
Let's see what my wife's got sitting there for me. She left me I had steak yesterday.
Oh,
Boiled me another
nice.
steak and potatoes and with onions and onions, peppers and mushrooms. That's good.
Dustin put in here, he says, so have you gotten any of my messages? I've been telling you I need to send that back to you at Uncle Bill Toys.
Send what back to me?
I don't know, he didn't put it in there. Did he win something or?
I don't know. So many people want so much different stuff. And if it went to Dustin, I didn't mail it. If it went to Dustin, it would have come from Alexis. I only mail the stuff that costs a lot of money. You know, the stuff that goes to Canada and over, to England
but
or whatever.
Were you guys just giving
Australia.
gift cards there after that? Just so they could go buy it?
She did a couple of those, but I still ship stuff. I just shipped something to Laura, actually.
Oh, that cowboy or that big ass T-bone that Sarah made me the other night was so good. Thing was like a fucking inch thick.
Nice.
Probably a good.
Sounds delicious.
I don't
Tim
know how
said
big
he
this.
smoked a ribeye yesterday.
Oh, great.
That thing took up almost the whole damn plate.
If you smoke
Wow.
a ribeye, you get high from that. Or?
Exactly.
What'd you roll it up with? Ugh.
Yeah, would have used a lot of cigarette paper.
Yeah, no doubt.
I
Use
wonder
grape-
if they have steak flavored vape.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No,
I haven't seen any.
no, it tastes like blood. Who the hell would do that?
Exactly.
I mean, I like steak, but I don't want to inhale it. Although I've been known
Yeah.
to.
Like, have you seen the clone that WD-40 came out with? They actually have their own clone that smells like WD-40.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I've seen
really?
that.
Wow,
Let's go around
but you-
smelling
some
like fucking
people-
petroleum oil.
Wow, when you want
Yeah,
to
some
smell like
people are
you're,
weird.
you want
wouldn't-
to smell like you're actually handy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to actually work on your car. Just smell like you.
Ed
do.
Hessick, how you doing?
Oh, that must be what Donald uses then.
Yeah.
Goes in the house, throws a little grease on his face. Look what I did. I was being a man.
Yeah.
He's manly enough, I think. Can I
I
come-
think.
Thank
He said, I
you.
think.
I don't. I just decided I just cut across 4 lanes here. I just
Ugh.
decided I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop at Total Wine and More. Jim finished off all my peanut butter whiskey.
Oh no.
Well, I'm trying to cut back. I drink too much. It's because of streaming. When I don't
Yeah.
stream, I besides having literally one, like I had one just now, but I'll have 1 or 2 after work sometimes, once in a while.
Yeah, one or
And,
two is okay.
Once in a while. Then I get home and I just grab iced tea and eat my dinner and fall asleep. So I'm not, but when I'm streaming, I don't know. I just feel the need to, Havana, it just seems to,
Yeah. Blame
the
Jim
thing.
for that.
people
He
expect it
started
from me.
that. He started
did,
that
Rick.
whole craze.
No, he didn't. He suggested, we've got the transcripts on that,
Eh,
but the one that actually turned it into an actual toast was me. Don't take my thunder. Havana,
Okay then.
fucker.
Well, as long as we've got it documented, then
It's teamwork,
it's official documentation. So I'll take it as official documentation then.
Oh, guys always taking stuff from me. Take my joy. All right, here I am at Total Wine and More. Would you like to go inside or should I leave you in the car?
Edward's talking to you, Paul. The chat. About earlier on, probably Stream Time Live. I think he saw you.
Oh, yeah, yep. There was a lot of ships out there earlier today. I was one right after the other.
And all the ships at sea.
Yep.
Yes.
And then there's some people says, well, they don't really give a ship, so.
Yeah.
Is that nautical humor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a big ship after you eat Chipotle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Chuck E. Cheese. I knew there was a Chuck E. Cheese around here somewhere.
Oh,
I've only
great.
lived here I've only lived here 14 years. You think I would know? About 3 minutes from my house here. But I knew
Yeah.
there was one
Does
around here.
Chuck
I
E.
just didn't
Cheese
know it.
still cater to the kids type of thing?
As far as I know.
Yeah, but they're just a lot fewer of them. They shut down.
Because
a lot of
I
stores.
never hear, they used to be advertising all the time. I've never seen any advertising for
I
Chuck E.
want to say during COVID, I think they shut down like a couple thousand locations around the country.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 100, maybe a couple hundred. I don't think they had a couple thousand. Maybe they did. I don't know.
Let me
I've
see,
I've
I'll
never
look up.
eaten at a Chuck E. Cheese.
I want to say it was either before the pandemic or right after because they were kind of suffering already.
Well, I never understood how the image of a rat would make people want to eat there.
Exactly.
Have you seen the very first Chuck E. Cheese, like the mascot? Oh my
No.
God, it was terrifying looking.
Tim Jackson's picking at you, Bill. He says, that's a lot of dust on that steering wheel there, Bill.
Where? What's he looking at?
I don't know.
There's no dust on my. There's none. I just car cleaned it.
I think he's just giving it to you.
I think he's pranking you.
Just because there's a little dust on the bottle, doesn't mean there isn't a fire inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. Something like that. I don't know.
You know,
Ever heard
what
the song?
you ought to get some designer liquor and you could call it Uncle Bill's Avada.
See, I don't know. You put the word uncle and booze or children and like that, it starts to get creepy.
Or just call it Avada.
Avada, which doesn't really mean anything. You know that, right? That word doesn't actually mean anything.
Right, yeah.
But we gave it meaning. All right, I'm gonna
Yes.
take you. I'm gonna take you inside to hell with this.
Okay.
Sit here all day. Just gonna buy one. Go ahead there, chickie. Open your door. I'm waiting. There you go. She didn't even look. She doesn't even look. She's looking over there.
Justin, are you gonna go live later?
Yeah, I always go live on Saturdays at 8 PM.
8 o'clock,
let's see.
or it might be 7:30. Dominic's looking a little frustrated or tired.
No, I'm just enjoying the blue sky because we don't have any.
Oh,
Maybe you get
really?
a maybe you get a sponsorship out of this. Total
Yeah.
wine and more. Spirits, beer, and more.
Total wine.
It's the and more that has me interested.
Mm.
Yeah, so in 2020, they filed chapter 11 bankruptcy because they were almost $1 billion of debt. And it doesn't say how many stores they
Hey,
closed,
look
but
at this.
they're only down to 600 locations worldwide right now. Oh, yeah. They shut down 21% of their stores.
Mhm.
And now they're only down to 600 worldwide because they are in multiple countries.
Oh. Mustn't be in Australia then. I've never seen one.
I think it'd be a little hesitant opening in Australia only because you guys have kind of a small population compared to some other countries.
Look at the
Mm.
samples.
So they probably have to really do a lot of research before they decide whether it's money or not. That may be
Mhm.
why Walmart never moved into Australia.
Injections.
Yeah, Walmart's never moved here.
And that may be a reason why, because they may have did studies on it and found that it wouldn't make them enough money because there might be too much competition already there in that field. In that particular business.
Yeah, we've got similar stores. So
Uncle Bill's peanut butter thrills.
spirits. Yeah. So he's frozen now, but he's in the bottle as we speak, obviously.
Yep,
Trying to get a bevy.
a bevy. That's funny.
And bevy's
Ma-
only for pubs.
Tim said there's a Chuck E. Cheese in Australia. It's down near
Okay.
Jersey. So
Well, it was okay. Well, it's in Queensland then. I'm in Victoria, so haven't seen anything like that. And there's already one state between us, so
yeah, so it looks like Chuck E. Cheese closed down about 130, 140 stores.
okay.
So if they close down, what'd you say, what percentage?
21%.
41%? So
No, 21.
21,
So it'd be about 140
100 some
something.
stores, yep.
But that was like right before COVID hit too, so they were already going bankrupt. So, but I'm sure COVID saved their ass too, because the thing is a lot of these companies got a bunch of help from the government while they were going through the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yep.
So they probably got a shit ton of money from the government, probably saved what stores they had left. keeping them from closing.
Mm,
Like if you were a company that was about to go bankrupt in 2021, like right at the beginning of COVID, you probably would have been okay.
Mm.
If you made it long enough to get, the paycheck protection and all that crap they were giving all these companies to pay their employees and everything.
okay.
It was pretty much a bailout for businesses. In the same complex where Taco Bell is. Oh, you just got a lot of nice little American complex going on down there.
Yeah, it's well, I'm only talking about Victoria here, but they seem to put all the same nationalities of food right next to each other. It just seems to be a way down here that all of them are sort of like put in one little area where you got all the McDonald's, Hungry Jack's. Most of them are usually placed right next to each other.
Well, and that's why I've always laughed when people here in the US say, oh, the US has no culture. But look how much of our culture's been adopted around the world. Food culture, music, movies. I mean, probably some of your favorite singers and actors, not all of them, but I'm sure there's a handful of them that are American.
Mm,
Where are most of the big films like, if you want to become an international music superstar or movie star, you have to come to the US at some point.
yep,
You have to make it
Yeah.
big in the US because that's where that entire industry surrounds itself.
yep,
The Beatles, they were English, but where did they end up coming? And that's what blew them up is when they came to the US, it got big.
yep,
Same with Ozzy Osbourne, all those guys.
yep,
That's when you'll get really big in your own country, but once you get to a certain status, you got to move out and start pushing your way into the
Here comes
American
David
market.
Birdman.
There's Birdman to give us the UK perspective of everything.
And that's it. Goodbye.
And that's it. Goodbye.
That's the UK's perspective of it. We are now
Oh.
officially in coronation mode.
Okay.
Everywhere you go, it's all lockdown secured. Checking this, checking that.
Oh no.
Apparently you guys have a Wish version of Chuck E. Cheese. It's called Charlie Cheese's Pizza Playhouse. So Tim was wrong. It wasn't a Chuck E. Cheese.
What the hell's Chuck E. Cheese?
It's a national, well, it's actually an international chain because they're in multiple countries, but it was like a arcade pizza place that was geared towards kids.
Yeah, it's a themed restaurant.
It was really big back in the day because all their characters, like they would have a stage with characters on it. They were all animated, automation, like Disney does. They were one of the first companies that actually did a lot of that.
Yeah.
Never heard of it, never seen it.
Yep.
Which in Australia is a reference to the phrase to throw up. What?
Which
To
in
have a
Australia
chat.
reference to
To have a chuck.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
means to vomit.
chuck up, chunder,
Yeah, I was just going to say Chanda.
broke thunder.
Yeah. To have a Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Front end poop,
Yeah.
which is very rarely used elsewhere apart from up north. Hence why it was front end poop. You miss out.
I must say up north has some very interesting language and very interesting accents.
Oh yes.
I've watched many a comedian from up north.
Yeah, it's up north,
Up north.
or you could be down south.
And
down
Bill's
south.
back.
That's the same here. You get, like, if you ever heard somebody from like, Boston area, oh my god.
No, never.
Or, what's the other one? Wisconsin? Has that really, really deep accent.
So I decided to try something I haven't bought before.
Okay.
I don't know when I
That's a
cut
live
out.
unboxing.
I lost the
Right.
signal in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Bill.
Shepherd's Peanutty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this
Whiskey.
next
So
thing's
you'll be-
gonna go a bit weird.
So that'll be
Kentucky whiskey.
a review. You'll do a review on your next stream.
Oh, it'll be gone by then. That's
okay.
There you go.
that's tomorrow.
Good old
That's
Crown
tomorrow.
Royal.
Why do you
Crown
have to
Royal
have
is
fancy
what
bottles?
Justin picked up.
Crown Royals for girls.
Yeah, I will do. I didn't get a word.
Rich
Right.
girls.
Okay, Bill.
Oh.
Laura's told me to tell you she's got your package. So don't take that in the wrong way. She has your package.
And she opened it up. I know it got there a couple of days ago. It
She
texted me
has.
when it got.
She has opened it up, but she's because you put some sweets in there.
No, I didn't.
Pez.
Oh yeah, I put the Pez in there. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. She had to
No,
try them, but she's going
I
to do
threw
an
in-
unboxing.
Oh,
I
great.
threw in a couple. I threw in a couple extra things. I didn't want to ship just for those. She won the 2 little do-jiggers at the meetup, and
Yeah.
I thought, well, this is he's paying to ship for just this. What else can we give her? And then that was my Pez dispenser that Alexis gave me.
Don't say
And then
don't say what the other things are because she wants to put it in her video tomorrow.
Okay, that other thing was okay. The other thing is I actually purchased that from Brad. So okay, I thought I'd make the package worthwhile. So,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, yeah. So it's like you're at the meetup.
Do you like what? Do you drink White Claw?
I do.
Enough said.
What? What? No law with clause.
I need
No
to
laws
ask you
with
guys
clause.
again. Why do you have to have your drinks in a fancy bottle?
White Claws come in a can.
Yeah.
What do you mean in a fancy bottle?
Well, you've got the funny shaped bottles. Bill's just showed a funny shaped bottle. You just showed a funny shaped bottle.
No, we got the
Who
funny
said-
I don't know.
said
I
we-
don't
Who
I
said
don't
we
know how that's
have?
funny. I don't know
Who
how that's
said-
funny shape.
And this is
Kentucky whiskey.
Canadian. This is Canadian. Ask the Canadians why they put
Yeah,
their
but-
shit in a bottle like that.
Yeah, blame the
Yeah, well, they've
Canadian.
got-
Blame
They
Canada.
have maple syrup in bottles like that.
I know.
But I'm saying
Bottle.
it's like we don't have to. That's just the way these companies bottle it.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
We'll
Justin,
blame the
show that again.
Canadians.
I
Justin,
didn't
show
call.
that drink again.
I didn't call it to Canadians and say, "Hey, put that into a classy looking bottle."
Yeah. but
Yeah.
Justin, please show the drink again.
Blame the Canadians.
Blame
Well,
Canada. This
Justin,
is,
show the
what
drink
is so
again.
fancy about this? This is a pretty common shape for a booze bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason it's like this is because it's got a handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that's for.
Right.
Understand?
Just so you're all aware, what Justin's got in that bottle's apple juice.
Yeah.
And what Bill's got in his is black tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I'm assuming that has to do with the Queen. So technically, it might be your guys' fault.
No, it's got nothing to do with the Queen.
Crown Royal. They don't have royalty there, so it's got to do something with the UK.
You can put a crown on whatever you want, but it's not the royal crown.
That's that's a good point. That's a good point. One of my teeth here has a crown on it.
Oh, it says on the back of the bottle, inspired from the
Supposed
assholes.
to be a lot of money.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware as well, there's no product that is currently recommended or carries the royal warrants.
Bill, Chin Dynasty.
But after next week, once the king's got his crown on his head,
Yeah.
any product that he uses can have a royal warrant put on.
Quinn Dynasty, how you doing?
But once the queen
quite.
died, they all went.
Chance.
Mm.
Okay,
Well, it's not. The crown's definitely not going to slip over his ears, is it?
No.
so you could sponsor stuff like earwax removal, ear hair removal, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it would go well. I think it would go well.
Yeah. Any product he uses can ask for a royal warrant, which is all it is a little symbol to say that the royal family use it. They've got it for another 6 months, and then they have to remove it. Doesn't matter. They have to reapply.
Sounds like a money scheme to me.
That's exactly what it is.
Is how much you have to pay for that little stamp to be on your product.
Mm.
Yes, you do
Oh,
have to
it's-
pay for it, Laura.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah, but how
it's-
much?
it's-
I'm
It's
not sure.
sponsorship. It's not a big deal. We do that here.
It's not technically a sponsorship. It just means
Yeah.
that the royal family use it.
Right.
So
And
they,
you still get paid.
yeah, but do they say that they just use shit and charge for the stamp or?
Now they have to. It has to be physically used in the royal household. In the king and the queen consort have to use it.
Find me the
Otherwise, you
toilet
can't have
brush. Find me the toilet brush that has that symbol printed on it.
If they've got a toilet, if the toilet brush company have asked for that royal warrant and they use it, then
Yeah, but I don't think that they'd be using it. Somebody said, I mean, it would be used, but not by them. You know, I'd rather have something that I know that there's a product that they actually might use. You know, like Royal condoms or something.
they don't use them.
Why not?
I wish they would.
I guess it would be nice to have somebody that just stands there and flushes the toilet when you're done for you.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be nice.
Flush my
Yeah.
royal shit.
Just to point out here, Justin, you're actually saying it's nice to have somebody stood behind you while you take a dump, then wipe your bum, and they're gonna watch it just to flush the toilet.
Why not?
Bit weird, don't you think?
Well, if you got the money.
I don't care if you got the money. It's still a bit weird there, Justin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just because you have money. What is the pleasure in that?
I don't have to flush the toilet.
I mean, unless they're
So
giving you.
do I
reach-
technically have to wash my hands? I didn't wipe my own ass.
Yeah, you
Well-
got a good point.
Well, here's a point. You do some toilets now. You don't have to flush anyway. They have sensors on them.
Yeah.
Well, over here, most public toilets normally see that in people's houses. I mean, you could buy a system for your house toilet if you wanted to. They sell them, but usually you'll see that in public bathrooms. That's super common to see.
Yeah, they don't do that because as a convenience. They do that because there's so many scumbags that don't flush the toilet and then they're getting all blocked up.
Well, not to
That's-
mention, it regulates the water usage too.
I think it's because too many scumbags block up the toilets. The business invests in those things so they don't have to stop what they're doing and go in there and plunge the toilet every half an hour or so.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we got people got explosive shit. They shit on the walls. They leave it like that. It's amazing, the scumbag.
Oh, I've seen my fair share of that when I worked at Walmart, trust me.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Mm.
Well, what are you gonna do? People are scum.
Well, Dominic, I can safely say I think we're a bit more civilized than that over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agree.
sure.
Yeah, you guys still use your hands to wipe. Very civilized. No comment?
We
Yeah.
use foreplay.
Yeah. Because I hate using
Four-ply?
one ply.
Foreplay.
Foreplay toilet, and it's got to be quilted.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I roll it up so it ends up becoming
Incentive.
12 ply. You know, just,
Yeah, because if it's too thin,
yeah, your finger
you,
goes through it and tickle your own.
yeah, you get in touch with your inner self.
This is not. This conversation's taken a really, really shit turn.
It's
I
true.
just-
You
I
never
just
had
turned the
your,
It's
water-
true.
I just turned the water on it, spray it clean, baby,
you know
Toilet
what's
paper.
funny?
just to
It's-
dry it off.
You know what? It was funny. We were on Matt's show one night, and Matt was like, he said as one of his number one fears was his finger going through the toilet paper way afterwards.
Yeah. I
That's
always fear
everybody's
that as
fear.
well.
Probably brings back bad memories. Uncle Cyril. Oh, okay.
He shared a beer with me when I was 16. I woke up the next morning, never saw my uncle again. Cause on Family Guy, he said my pants were down. I
My
woke up-
pants are on my ankles and I never saw my uncle. Ah, memories.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful today. Holy smokes, still warm, but
Quite warm here today.
I wish.
It said it was supposed to get a high of 91 today, but it only got up to, I think, like 86. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Dominic.
right.
Are you complaining?
that might have been feels like 91, I think.
Dominic, you know the Millwall reputation, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big hard macho Millwall fans.
Yep.
Well, something's gone wrong. Not
Right.
only did they have cross dressers in the ground today, yeah,
Yeah.
half the fans were wolf whistling at one of our players. It's like,
Oh,
dude, where's the Millwall fans?
no. Oh God.
Fucking gibberish again anyway. Look at this.
They've gone downhill.
Wait up.
Check this
Justin,
form out.
if you want to say that Millwall fans are a load of gibberish, please
No, I
do.
said it.
Please.
I said it. Everything you said didn't make any sense.
Oh shit.
He's talking about your
Why?
speech, not them.
Oh
There's me
shit.
right there. But
He was
like I
insulting, he was insulting you, David, not the football.
said, that thing's bigger than Florida.
What?
The
But it's
storm,
not bigger than Texas, though.
you see this big ass storm coming in right now?
It's not bigger than Texas.
It would cover about that much of Texas. But he's still got
It's
the,
easy.
Water.
this is the worst part to drive to of Texas right here. The fat ass part of Texas. Oh my God, dude, it's just nothing different.
What, Route 40 across the top there? I know, it's
Oh, yeah.
brutal.
Yeah.
When is this supposed to hit us? Probably maybe tomorrow or Monday. Assuming.
That'll turn north.
Mm.
Hoping we were gonna get a couple last minute cold fronts, but nope.
Ah, he's saluting the flag.
America.
America, got
America.
that there, got that there. We're all American here. And my two Korean cars.
My two Korean cars.
South Korea, they're our pals.
Yep.
His Japanese bike.
That's shut your mouth.
Who was it they called it a Harley? I mean, a Honda.
Honda.
It was originally, Roland
Roland did. Okay.
a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and then I called it that this morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday.
Yeah.
People say that sometimes because there's a couple of some electronics in there that are imported. These
Mm.
things are put together in Pennsylvania. In America.
Is that
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, China?
Yeah.
remember that old conspiracy theory about made in the USA and it was a town in China called USA?
Yeah,
You remember that? I remember when they were saying that for years and it was like, no, it has to say the country origin, not the part of the country it's in.
not USA.
Yeah, in USA.
Well, I'm not going to complain about China because they've done a great job on my blanket.
Well, that's good.
Did you hear what I said though when I showed the picture?
What picture?
I showed your blanket earlier.
Oh yes, Laura said something about pubic hair.
Cause I couldn't tell what it was, and then I remembered your chin was in the picture.
Mm.
I said you should have cropped that part out of it.
Right. Can I just ask, why would anyone have their bird sleeping next to their penis?
I have no idea. And I was about to question that, and then I remembered the picture.
Yeah,
No, it was a good
I
job
want to
though.
question what goes through the mind of a person that thinks that happens.
I never thought it was a thing until I saw that, and then I was gonna question you, but then I remembered.
Justin,
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that crazy. People call their penis a bird.
wait, people call their penis a bird.
That's a new one on me.
That's a hell of a new one on me.
A
A
pecker.
bird
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
they-
female.
They do call it a pecker, I guess.
yeah.
Morning wood pecker.
Wood. Yeah, wood becomes Woody Woodpecker.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys have some weird.
Never heard. Whoa, it's peanutty. And it's fancy bottle. I don't know.
Mm.
Pretty
What I wanna
standard
know
for.
is, what made you ever? What makes anyone ever think it's called a pecker?
I don't know what you
We
guys
call it
call it
over here,
over.
though.
I'm
We've
assuming you
got
guys
plenty of
call it.
names for it.
Well,
you
you
know.
guys shorten everything, so I'm assuming you call it a pen.
No, we call it a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah.
John Thomas.
The one-eyed snake,
Yeah,
the
One-eyed
sausage.
Willie.
the old
yeah, gentleman
sausage.
sausage. Yeah,
Or in Justin's case, a wiener.
Well, that's not what you said the other day. You said that Justin had a stubby.
Promise you that ain't the truth.
Oh, no
We
shit.
can only have your word for that. And we only
Oh,
want your
fine.
word
I
for
have a
that.
little left.
oh, you've still got more.
I got a little
Oh,
left.
okay. You're
Fine.
stocking up then.
But we
I thought
can.
it was- I thought it was out. Yeah, but we're gonna try the peanutty right now.
Oh, great.
There's an unboxing. Glass.
Yep,
Why are you drinking in such a fancy glass?
exactly.
Should be a red Solo cup or something.
Yeah.
Why are you using a glass? Just drink it out of the bottle.
Exactly.
The bottle.
A
The
bottle.
bottle.
The bottle. You got to drink it out of the bottle.
It's a bottle. We
Glass
don't use
with
these up
ice.
north.
He's got some.
Oh,
he's
what
got
is
some
that?
Ice. Ice.
Oh, that's fancy. That's
Fancy ice.
yeah, fancy eyes.
Fancy ice out of my fancy refrigerator. My
That looks
fancy-
rude.
Hey, fancy bottle, pour onto the fancy ice. Fancy glug, 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 glug.
What were those things called on the front of the refrigerators? The ice
Ice
dispenser?
makers. Ice dispenser.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but I can now see why you drink Bud Light. Why would you want ice in it?
Why are you
Waters it
attracted to the
down.
spokesperson?
He likes his liquor chilled.
Well, isn't it true though, over there in the UK, you guys don't really serve a lot of drinks cold? Like
Yeah.
in
That's
restaurants and
because
stuff?
they can't
Well, we do
afford
it
the
in summer.
electricity to make the ice.
They love
doing
warm
this-
beer.
But
Ugh,
just so you're aware that if you
Here we
to-
go.
if you go to a place like McDonald's, always click modify, remove ice.
no.
There's a
No.
reason.
It's been proven that McDonald's workers don't wash their hands before
Yeah.
touching the ice.
If the staff don't wash their hands and then they dump the hands into the ice to fill a cup, oh hell
What
no!
you don't
We
see,
live in a modern country where they take the cup and they put it underneath the ice dispenser and it just goes into the cup. They don't touch the ice. Not at McDonald's.
yeah, the machines make the ice within the machine.
Yeah, it comes right out.
We don't actually
like-
touch our ice.
Here, let me show you something. This will blow your mind if that's what you think. Look at this thing over here. I
Yes,
got a
we know you are ice
refrigerator
dispensers.
and I got a thing in my refrigerator. Look at this. See this door here? And you push on this. You know what happens? Ice cubes.
Wow.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Isn't that cool? And I never touched them. Well,
And
until
how
they,
long ago did
Yeah.
you last wash your hands?
until they fell in my hand. Okay, Ivana. It's awesome. It's actually very good. I was a little concerned. I tried a cheap brand once and it just had this terrible aftertaste. It was awful. This is good.
See, Tim's just tried to spell bottle.
Like,
Bottle.
like soda,
Okay.
soda is okay. Room temperature, okay,
Mm.
but ice cold is the way to go.
We refrigerate our cans. A pop on our drinks. We refrigerate them.
Oh, over here, pretty much, tumbler cups have become the thing everybody puts their drinks in now because the ice will stay in there for fucking day and a half.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wifey broiled me a hamburger. And a
Oh,
couple of hot
nice. Nice. That
And if
looks
that's not
delicious.
enough, there's a big thing of fried chicken right next to it.
Oh, nice.
And then she'll tell me I'm fat.
Wonder
Yeah.
what happened to Jack the Ripper if McDonald's are selling him as a hamburger.
Oh my God, Donald.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, quick, Bill, show the Brits a bar of soap. They'll freak out."
We know what soap is.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what
soap
we got?
operas.
We got things called electric toothbrushes. You put them in your
Wow.
mouth and they clean your teeth. It's amazing.
Defend yourself, David. Defend your country.
I don't
Yeah.
need to. I think we know, everybody knows what an electric toothbrush is.
Yeah, something they use in America.
David, if you're a Big Bang Theory, it's not for brushing your teeth.
Exactly.
Oh, he was paranoid as hell about his toothbrush on that show.
Yeah.
Remember he had it in the little
Yeah.
fucking case with the neon or the UV light and everything?
Can
Yeah.
I ask a question? Once you're finished with your toothbrush, do you wash it before you brush your teeth?
Yeah, I clean it every time. Why?
Yeah.
What's your point? I got this one
Yeah,
here.
well,
If you go off American programs like The Big Bang Theory, Friends and stuff, it is used for a pleasuring a woman.
oh my God.
I got another one down here.
It's called a personal massager. And here comes Donald.
Bill,
He's defending
Yeah.
people now.
the British invented toothbrushes.
You
Did
want to
they?
see this? Watch
I
us.
think we did.
I don't believe
It's
it.
China.
What, they forget
the-
about them?
You ready?
The British
Ready?
invented toothbrushes.
Wow.
I know the British invented toothbrushes because if they were invented
No.
anywhere else, they would have been called teeth brushes.
Yep.
What?
We have one, too.
We did not. It was invented in China.
That's funny.
Oh, hold on. Donald was literally trying
Right.
to give you a product to take
Right,
claim of.
before you go on
and he
about
says no.
mass producing, that's different. The first toothbrush was invented in China. Gee, God.
Getting David all riled up.
Yep. Oh, we're back to more cooking. Oh, nice. That looks
Tamales?
delicious. Yeah.
I'm not even going to comment what on that look like.
That's-
It did have the same
Make somebody
color.
a great wife someday, Donald.
Monica White.
What's up,
Ready.
Mark?
See what else we got in here.
Hey, Mark showed up right after the English bashing happened.
There's
Yeah.
a big old salad there.
And
And
then
there
went
goes
Donald.
Don.
And there's ambrosia.
Yeah.
My wife made ambrosia. What else
Oh,
do we-
okay.
Yeah, Donald's not interested now. I didn't lay claim to the toothbrush.
What? It's okay that the Chinese invented teeth. Chinese are very clean people. They're very,
Mm.
very, they, like, get off. Got two flies in here. They're very clean people.
Should have said that during the height of COVID. I'd have loved the response you would have got from that statement.
Yeah.
I don't think they got COVID because they were dirty.
No, it's because of what they ate.
The
They
reason
thought,
why
they thought the Westerners were barbarians because we only showered like once a week. You know, and the British was the ones like once,
Shit, I shower twice a week or twice a day.
twice.
I-
We
twice
heard
a
it
meant
the
to
first
say
time.
Yeah.
I meant to say
Twice a
twice a
week.
day. I know, I shower when I first get up in the morning and before I go to bed every day.
Mm.
I don't not like feeling dirty or smelly.
Is there an issue there? I just
No.
can't feel clean.
I've always been
feel
like that.
dirty. It sounds like an issue. I just shower once a day. My wife showers twice a day. But she's
Yeah,
Asian.
I've always been like that. I just,
Sometimes
like-
3 times. She goes out and works on the yard. She comes back in, showers again. Sometimes 3 times a day. My water bill is retarded. It's
yeah, I
just the
don't,
two of us and 2 dogs. Our dogs get bathed at least once a week.
Hmm.
Because Joe's go, they smell like a dog. Well, honey, they're dogs.
They dogs.
Wait up,
No,
if
they're
the
not gonna-
Egyptians were the first ones to use the toothbrush, that will bring a new meaning to the walk like an Egyptian thing.
Yeah.
Up the ass, out the front.
Don's making chili and tamales.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh. What's the car pull over to Don's house?
Yeah.
You picking me up on the way?
Yeah. Pick
Yeah, I'll be
everybody
there.
up on the way and we're all
I'll-
going to Don's.
I'll be there promptly in 36 hours. Just give me a little bit. And that's
Someday I would love to go there and visit you 2 knuckleheads.
oh, thank you, Dom. You hear what he said to us? Thanks.
Yeah. It'd take me 36 hours to get there.
I want Laura to come here because I want to see her stand in front of Disney World and freak out like a little kid.
Yeah.
As I'm dangling the tickets above her head. I know I'll probably get kicked in the nuts, but it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Just remember, you can't have any pronouns there now.
Uh,
You can't be a girl.
Just so you're aware, Justin, Laura's at the right height to give you a couple of acres to start farming with.
Like I said, it'd be worth it. Just a teaser with the tickets.
No, it won't. I've seen men cry after Laura's got them. She's so freaking quick with a knee.
what? So they're pretty good at the squirrel grip then.
It doesn't matter. Laura identifies as Stitch anyway, so she'll be all right.
What?
Stitch, the cartoon character, she has like all the sweaters and blankets of. Once she's always
Are
wearing them.
what are you saying, bitch?
No, Stitch
Oh,
Dick.
she's
with an
married.
S.
I thought you said she identifies as a bitch.
Curtis.
She does.
Well, my wife does. She's got that necklace that says #1 bitch. Yep. I bought it for her. She loves it.
Laura doesn't need anything to identify her as a bitch. Everybody
Oh.
knows it.
Ooh,
Yeah, but
David.
but my wife is #1. See, there's the difference.
Mm.
#1.
David's about to get that knee in a minute.
Yeah.
Now,
She's going to go all squirrel.
I bet Laura's like a little spider monkey when she gets pissed.
What does that even mean?
A spider monkey, she probably crawls up your leg, beats the shit out of you when you piss her off.
Yeah.
Crawls up your leg and beats the shit out. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
That's-
of like the boxing thing, hanging in the gym.
yeah.
Speed bag.
Justin,
Speed bag.
check your messenger, Laura said. And also, do you mean pissed or pissed? They're two different meanings.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
pissed
about?
as in pissed off, or pissed as in drunk.
See, look,
Pissed
she
as
got
in
her,
pissed your pants.
she's got her damn Stitch stuff. Look at her. What's up, Curtis and FFS?
Wait. Tim, what you on about giving me a big head for? I don't want no big head.
My gosh.
You can keep them dreams to yourself.
Yeah,
Here, is this a normal bottle? Does that make you happy? It just looks
That's
like a
about-
regular bottle.
That's still too
or is that a
fancy.
fancy bottle?
It's got a way too detailed label on it.
No,
Yeah.
it's got a long neck on it to go deep throat.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, why
Isn't
waste?
it?
Why waste
Picture so
time?
you could
Just
tell
stick
what
it
the
straight
hell it
in.
is. And now I'm comparing. That was Screwball. Now I'm comparing the two.
At least it isn't Bud Light. I know,
Oh,
right?
here we go again.
There we go again.
But to be fair, Bill does have some in his fridge, but he bought it before all that shit happened, so can't give him too much.
Well, I
crap
mean, I
about it.
think it happened, but I just didn't know about it.
And the question
So,
is,
I don't
does
know
it
what
have
the-
a picture of him on?
No, because if you bought it for the boat thing, that would have been before all that.
Yeah,
That only happened, what, like barely a week
April
ago?
1st.
yeah.
Got the sponsorship the day of the meetup.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it would have, yeah, but you would have bought that beer the day before though, right?
Oh, I bought it before the meetup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You're right. You're right. You're right. Thank you for the get out of jail free card there. I like that.
Well,
Tim,
not
you
to
know, you
men-
are correct. He invented the mass
Mass production.
toothbrush, but the
Well, these
actual
two are really,
toothbrush
really similar.
itself was Chinese.
What is Tim
Yeah,
like
'cause
20
that's
minutes
the
behind in the chat?
concept.
We still on toothbrushes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll catch up soon. He's using his
Tim, just take the little slider bar and right to the there.
Yeah,
end of the
yeah.
stream
Catching
there.
up using his. Well, it is his internet. Yeah.
All right. So you guys know the $18 bottle of Peanutty whiskey and the Screwball, which is $26,
Hmm.
equal.
Okay.
They can barely tell them apart. If you can even tell them.
So now you found a good cheap one, cheaper.
Cheaper, but yeah. Well, I already did. I mean, I like that Ugly Dog, that peanut butter bourbon. But that's got a more bourbon flavor to it. You know what I mean? You taste the liquor more than you do more than this stuff is sweet. You know, like that girly whiskey you're drinking from Canada.
Oh, Jesus. Tim's now stuck in an infinite loop of toothbrush fucking fast.
Yeah.
He's reposting everything he just posted like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I wonder if the streams like keeps like going back,
Yeah.
loads and then, so he just
Yeah.
thinks he's in like this infinite loop. So he's just gonna keep repeating himself.
But there is a difference between invented and discovered.
What's the matter, man?
'Cause you might invent something and then later on rediscover it and then put it into mass production use. So that means the Chinese would have invented it and then rediscovered many years later and then
in mass
reproduced it.
Tim, stop spamming the chat with toothbrush facts. First warning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like he uses one.
Yeah, but he could take his out and polish and there's a difference there.
Peanut butter
Yeah.
and onion sandwiches. Mark, what the hell are you on?
Yeah, what the hell, Mark?
Peanut butter and onion.
Just stick
I
to
don't like
one.
peanut.
Jesus.
I don't like peanut butter at the. I can't eat peanut butter at in the
right.
best of times.
Now I gotta call all the different councils here from the different countries on agreement that Mark, something's fucked up here.
Yeah,
Does Australia concur?
yeah,
Does
yeah.
the
yeah,
UK
that's
concur?
fucked.
I confer.
This Paul stream. Say hi.
Hey,
Oh, ordinary whiskey. I think. He
How cool
means.
is this? I come home and there's my beautiful
Oh,
wife.
ordinary whiskey. That would sound
In
great
front of a
too.
pile of
Hi,
beautiful
Joy.
women.
Oh,
Oh, look, she's paying Bill.
Doesn't get any better than that. There's food on the table, wife in the bed, a whole bunch of money. Holy cow.
You're trying to
Life
get me
is
in
good.
trouble with that link, Curtis. I'm good. Don't click on that link unless you want to get in trouble.
Okay, let's get in trouble.
Oh no.
I have a pretty good life, you know that? I do. And you know what happens next Friday?
What?
The sun goes down,
Next Friday,
sun comes up.
I am entitled, if I wish, to start collecting a check from the government.
Oh, is it done?
Wow, you're
'cause
that
you're-
old already?
Turn
Yeah,
62 next Friday.
Yep, got a birthday coming up.
Got what,
If I wish. But you're supposed to do it like 4 months in advance, so I didn't do it. So we'll see.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look then. Oh, nice.
I got like, what, 27 years till then? Damn.
Yep,
I get to maybe go down to 3 work days a week. I don't know. We'll
Bill's-
see.
Bill's making a gangster video, hot chicks in the bed full of money.
Yeah, counter tips, but you know,
Oh, he's making it rain in the bedroom, just.
actually she did. That's her money.
no, we don't get till 65. Yeah,
Where the hell did Murray go?
I
So
don't know.
we get
still there.
70%. We get 70% at 62. And there are those who say, "Oh, it's too early. You're cutting your check back." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but just think about it. 67 is full. So in 5 years, you've been getting you would have gotten 60 checks by then at 70%. So if you figure it
Yeah.
out to make up even though you get bigger checks at 67, to make up the difference, I'd have to live to be like 80 years old, which I'm not sure I'm going to make.
Mm,
Why, you plan on going anywhere?
And that's not accounting for inflation and whatever else, you know, whatever.
And boobs.
Oh, did you see
Yeah.
me?
yeah, unfortunately, there was a nipple.
Yep.
Side of boob.
Is it cold in there?
No,
Because your headlights are on.
Yeah,
But then
All
again,
the-
he has just seen his missus on the bed with a load of money.
I don't know where he went, Tim, and
Bill
Donald said,
from
I guess,
Newfound.
the peanut butter whiskey's gotten quite popular in the rapper community.
Yeah, gangsters.
has it really?
The music industry, yeah, I guess it's gotten pretty popular.
Well, it's actually gotten pretty popular everywhere. It's a thing. I mean, that's why there's so many different brands that are picking up on it.
Mm.
There's always been flavored whiskeys. I mean, there's peach and apple and all kinds of stuff, but the peanut butter thing is newer. And again, what they discover is that it makes the whiskey smoother and easy to drink, which introduces whiskey to people who didn't drink hard liquor before because they didn't, you got to get your whiskey legs, just like scotch or any other hard liquor. You got to drink it. And at first you're like, ooh, but then after you drink it for a little while and you get acquire a taste for it. Well, when it's peanut butter whiskey, you don't really need to acquire a taste for it. It's already easy to drink and tasty. Cause it's like,
Bill, thank God Bill's here. Had to deal with that poser Canadian JDS this morning. Where were you at this morning, Bill?
where was I at? Oh, Bill.
No, I was talking about a new fan.
Bill Newfound.
Hi,
Him and-
Bill. Tell him I said hi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come in on the computer so I can see what they're saying.
yeah, people
It's-
do put peanuts in their Coke.
It's not good.
No. Some people.
Oh, I was talking about what they were saying on the chat.
No, I get it. It's not good. Why, are they being mean? What do you mean?
Bill and Tim are saying a lot of anti-Semitic American remarks in the chat.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic? No, I don't believe that.
Tim's very a self-hating American.
I don't believe anti-Semitic. I just don't. Well, NVIDIA Studio Driver is available. No, not right now. Thank you.
Can
Okay.
y'all go?
Come aboard. Now I'm gonna come in on the other computer just in time for Paul to come back and say, okay, we've been on for like 1,000,000 hours. It's time to go now. That's interesting.
Hmm. We still don't know where Paul is.
I actually tried that not
I'm
too
here.
long ago.
No, okay, you're still here. That's all right.
What I'm trying to figure out is, you know how like you got something behind you, or when you turn your video off on Zoom,
Yeah.
how do I put something else up there?
Your background,
Oh, he's talking about the picture, like instead of the P.
green screen.
Oh, you're back.
No, no,
now.
no. He's talking about instead of the P. How do you? Put
Oh,
a
you've got
picture
to
there?
you've got to log into your account.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you got to go to the Zoom on your home screen and
Yeah,
click
you just
on
click
that.
the three dots and where is
I was
it?
gonna say, Paul, your P is showing.
It's not in the 3
I'm
dots.
what?
Your P is showing.
Yeah.
There it is. Your P is showing.
See on
That's
everybody.
better.
Yeah, click the little arrow next to your camera at the bottom, and then click virtual background.
Hmm.
Virtual. Yeah, but that doesn't work when I'm got the video off, does it?
I don't
No,
know.
you have to go to the Zoom,
Yes, you can
Actually-
change your virtual background.
not your virtual background. He wants to change his like his emoji on when he turns his camera on.
Yeah, so when you turn your camera off,
Instead of having the P as his picture, actually
yeah, you
change
can
it to
put
something
something
else.
like that.
Like instead of Dominic having his name, he could put a picture.
So you mean like
Yeah.
that? Where I
Yeah,
can change my
like
picture.
that or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So when
look,
you go
I
off
change
camera,
the picture,
yeah.
it's virtual background. And then when I don't want that, my camera's back on. OBS.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a good P.
Yeah.
Depends how far you can get it from away from yourself.
Like I said, I'm about to turn 62. Sometimes I look forward to a good P.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Bill said hi to me. Hi, Bill. What's up there, brother? I can see the chat now.
Oh, great.
Tim Jackson. Big deal.
Right, Laura,
Big
do you wanna
deal.
come over here,
Mark
Bill?
White. Hi, Mark. How you doing there, brother? We got people in here. Don's just playing. Playing with what?
What are you trying to set it to, Paul?
Well, what I would like to do is set it to a picture, so that when I go off, turn the camera off, the picture comes up instead of that orange P, you know?
Okay, well, do you want me to set it for you?
How do you do that?
Oh, you use your brain.
Well,
Let me see what do I got?
thanks, Bill, for the
What
explanation of the
Yeah, I
day.
got nothing.
picture are you trying to use?
I got my name.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I was gonna go pull something out of my,
I'm a jackass.
Better not.
Hmm.
Yep.
Oh, I'm probably not logged in. I'll bet you. Let me see. Oh, Paulie Paul. I am not. Oh, yes, I am. You know how I know? Because I can change my eyebrows.
Oh, great.
anyway, I'll have to try and figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
another
if you
time.
send me the picture, I can set it for you. I still have your stuff from when I helped you last time. The only thing is you have two-step verification on, so you have to give me the code in order to log into your thing.
I'd have to try and figure that out.
You could drag it and drop it in Messenger and send it to me. You have Messenger on your computer?
What?
Messenger. Facebook Messenger. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here we go again.
Well, I could pull a picture if you just want a random picture off the internet.
He'd
Or you
probably
want
prefer a
something off-
picture of one
Cartman,
of the
Cartman,
phones.
make him Cartman.
You want something off of your YouTube?
Respect my authority.
I'll figure it out. Let you know, Justin. Maybe we'll do it another day.
Yeah, because I still have your login stuff. I just can't log in unless you give me the code.
Yeah, okay.
So I kept it just in case you ever needed my help again, but we have the 2 steps set up. That way I can't log in without your permission. So
Well, Mark says, you could do it of my empty chair,
okay, go. No.
So Justin, you're going on at what time?
8 p.m.
8 o'clock.
Oh,
Wow.
man, I need to check the server real quick, see who's on.
I don't know how to do it either, Justin. Where is that?
You go to your profile. So after
Oh.
you sign in,
Right.
here, I'll share the screen and show you.
Okay. I've never bothered to look into it.
So you have to go here.
Wait, I don't. Where's here? I got a big blank screen here.
Got it all blacked out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all
shit.
blocked out.
Okay, so you go to your little picture up in the Zoom box. When
What?
you go where it says like return to meeting, start meeting, and the Zoom box that you pull up on your computer. When you click on Zoom on your home screen, on your desktop, you click on Zoom and your little box shows up. Tells you to sign in and then it comes up a new meeting and all that shit.
Yeah.
This is-
No idea what you're talking about.
Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can share it without.
Do it right. Be helpful.
Be all that you can be.
It's not under video settings.
No, the box is covering it.
Yeah, you got a big box. At least that's what I've heard about you.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
See.
Okay, so you go to your little profile picture up in the corner. Go to your desktop, click on Zoom, open up Zoom.
And here
Uh-oh.
comes the chat.
Here comes Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
Mr. Chop.
You got it open?
No.
What happened, everybody?
We're just kind of staring at you.
What does it do?
Yeah.
Porsche?
I know they
Oh, my
have another
Oh,
train.
that's even worse.
They're reporting on the
nothing.
news another train derailment up in Maine on the Canadian border, and it shows all kinds of flames and shit.
Nice.
Alright.
Our rail system in the US sucks. In case you guys haven't noticed.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I was just editing England video and I'm like on this really super nice train. I'm thinking, man, US rail system blows. But we don't put any money into it. Because we all want to drive our stupid cars around.
My car is not stupid. I like my car.
Dude,
Don't make fun of my car. You're making me
United
sad.
States of America
You make me
is trapped.
sad.
We're trapped in our vehicles. We don't have any mass transit at all that works worth a shit.
I'm not trapped in my vehicle. I could drive my 4-wheel cage, or I can get on my 2-wheel freedom cycle.
Ugh.
Hey, you know
Anyway,
this
no,
page,
really, the
right?
rail system needs love, man. That's what I'm saying. The rail
How
system
scary
needs
can
love.
it get? We've got 2 Justins.
Yeah.
Hey, you know this page, right?
No.
No, I
We have
don't
two
know.
Justins?
Okay, so you go to your home page, you go to your desktop, you click Zoom. Opens up to this.
All right, I gotta find that now.
Ignore that.
That's Zoom is not necessarily on my desktop.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Ignore his
Oh, I
folder
know
that
that.
says private porn
Hold on.
collection.
Yeah.
Let's go to my apps.
I don't care about my private porn collection.
Let's find Zoom. And none of us do either. Let me see. Zoom. Okay, there's Zoom. Zoom. Okay, sign in.
Yeah, do your sign in and then it should
Flip
come
phone
up to
post
this.
makes sense.
Why is this not saved?
You can use sign in with Google. That's how I do it.
Yeah, it's not giving. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
I sign in with Facebook.
No, that's what I use.
I use Google first, if not available, Facebook, but probably both are sketchy.
Okay, there I am. I'm in it.
Okay, so then you go up to the
Yeah,
little
it's-
profile picture up in the corner
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to where's that? My profile. And then it's probably gonna have you log in again.
Why would I want to go into your profile?
Jesus.
Because you want to.
Yeah, it's making me sign in again. Okay.
And then
Sign
you
in
should be
again.
able to go in there and set your profile picture.
I think I'm pretty good now. Okay. Oh, so this is universal. No matter where we are or what we do, this will be it. Meetings, webinars. I got my profile. Okay. This isn't so hard. I'm not sure I've even ever gone in here.
Oh yeah, you can set a lot of really cool settings in there. Cause there's shit tons of settings in there that you can't do inside.
Well,
of
honestly, the only time I
Xbox.
was ever on Zoom is in Paul's channel or sometimes Laura's, but now she's Jerkbox or not Jerkbox. What is it? StreamYard.
Jerkbox. That
By the way,
sounds.
your green.
Ah,
screen
it's
is gone.
Jackbox. Jerkmate is something else. Let me see.
Yeah,
We got-
he's in Artco drone mode right now with the green background.
Who is me? Oh, look at it. Did it screw my shit up? Okay.
I know. Screwed all your shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. We're advanced. What do I got to do here?
There,
Where
hold
is
on.
it, Justin? Don't make me search through all this crap.
Go down in the bottom left, it says.
Profile.
Alright, go up to the little emblem, your little logo up in the top corner again.
Okay.
And then it should pull up your name and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then click on the actual picture.
Yeah. Well, that's where I was. Okay. This is your profile. Okay.
And then you can set a picture and adjust it to the size and everything you want.
Account, sign in. Don't see it. Let's see. Go in edit. There I am.
There he is.
How would I like to share my pronouns? Oh, look at this. I can share my pronouns.
Oh, great.
That's awesome.
I'm excited too about that.
Yeah. Now I don't want to use Zoom ever again. Let me
Yeah.
see. Department job time manager.
There you
No.
go, Paul. Look, Paul's done it.
Yeah, breaking news.
Oh, that's his green
Breaking
screen.
news. Paul's worked something out on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't it.
Uh,
Hmm.
Okay, let me,
oh, finally.
okay. Alright, so you click up here in the corner. On the little thing up here. And then just click on your name and your email.
Yeah, I did that. That's where I'm at.
And then right here, you should click on it
Oh,
here,
there. Oh,
and then
that's-
you can adjust the picture. And set your
that's
picture.
awesome. Oh, right now, the Zoom.
Why
is-
will it show? It will show my actual profile with all my personal information, but it wouldn't show the other screen.
Yeah.
That just showed to join meeting
Alright.
box.
It doesn't like you.
All right, there's change. I have a profile picture.
Okay, but you have to log into Zoom every time you come into a meeting because it automatically
Somebody's grilling.
every
It's no
time.
steak.
It's
long as
using my Facebook profile picture.
Right, or you can put if you want to put a custom one in there.
That's it. So I've already done it.
Yeah,
it just
but
it just doesn't work.
now turn your camera off because you should be logged in now.
Oh, all right.
I got to pull a Ferris Bueller and crash somebody's freaking barbecue in their backyard. It smells like
Hey.
Hey, there I am
There he
with
is.
with a sea bass in my hands.
What it is,
Nice.
Bill, is you have to log in to Zoom every time you go onto a Zoom
Mm.
meeting.
But how does he get
Honored.
that full screen?
You can't. It just sets it like that.
Now my green screen's not working, so I got to go into that.
You might
Yeah,
have to
gotta
like
fix the
get
green
out,
screen.
get back in or something, huh?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
We get run over by somebody.
Choose virtual background. No, here it is.
I'm gonna
Bam.
start holding a key. I'm gonna start holding a key out if people drive too close to me on the side of the road here.
See
I
my
like that
picture? Much better. Look
Hold
at
the
that,
key
look at
out.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's Zoom special right there.
Okay. Thank you,
Number-
Justin, for this fun time. There we go. So I didn't do anything.
That was much easier.
All I did was log in.
That was much easier than Murray. I'm gonna give you that.
Well, he's 20 years younger.
Age has nothing to do with
Hey,
it.
David got a parrot walking around.
Oh, great.
Look at it sliding up and down.
Oh yeah, I
Have
remember
you
this
guys
video.
never seen this video?
Yeah, I remember this. You
Yeah.
played this months ago.
Yeah. It
I
slides
remember
down.
that one.
It slides down, and then somebody makes a fart noise as it poops, and it walks up, going whistling a tune, and walks off.
Now I'm looking at the chat. Mark's like, wow, Uncle Bill's actually got a green screen. Mark, do you think I usually sit under a frozen background of lightning?
Yes.
Naturally,
Yes, that's
or
what you do.
I park my ass in the front yard in front of a red car convertible.
Yeah, you might.
Well, the thing is Zoom does such a good job with the background effects.
You don't need a green screen.
Oh, is that what he means? Oh,
I
actually,
don't have one.
because I actually spent $40 on Amazon and got his green screen. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Yes, it bent my savings a little, but I did manage to buy a $40 Amazon, $50 Amazon green screen, and a $40 set of lights.
Now,
Good
the
on you.
one thing the green screen does do better though, if you actually have it, is you notice that like when I move, you can see the issue with it cutting out where Bill doesn't have that issue.
Yeah.
So it does
Yeah,
work
actually,
better.
I have a true green screen, but it pulls up. It's really easy to use. I'm just too lazy to use it.
I got one in the garage that I
You have a
had.
green
Yeah,
shirt on right now, Chuck?
You're like me, Justin. Oh, what? Oh, this is basically a green shirt.
Yeah. So right now, if you were using the effects, it would be a floating head walking through your neighborhood.
With a
That would
red
be
chair on
very
my-
cool.
With a red Adirondack chair on me.
Just a chair underneath.
Like the talking head. You're like the talking head.
And what we need is a green shirt with like a skeleton, background. So they, yeah.
Do it, man. You can do it. Do it.
Do. Why not? Hi,
Do
Paul.
it.
Did you figure any of it out?
No, but I enjoy watching you guys because what Justin said is true. With you have the green screen behind you, there isn't any pixelation around the edge of you.
Well, a little bit around my hair and stuff. It's not perfect, but
Barely,
it's not bad.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Paul, are you
Hey.
buying an Inspire? You
No,
gonna get an Inspire 3?
no,
Why not? It's only 16,000 some odd dollars, 20 when you get the camera.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling my car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's insane. I mean,
Yeah.
so the
you
first guy in
can't
the
get
drone community that buys one, I want to know, will you adopt me?
Well, if I sell my Mini 2 and I sell my Air 2S and I sell my car and I sell my ass, I think I might be able to put some money together and not buy it.
If I had 10 Mavic 3s, maybe I could sell them all to get one Inspire 3.
Hey, it'd be sweet to have it, but it's just silly for me.
Dude, it's complete overkill. I mean,
Yeah.
we were talking about it yesterday, how it's basically a helicopter replacement. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess if you're being hired by Hollywood,
Yeah,
one
big
thing,
production.
because but if you buy it, really, how long before even it is obsolete?
Outdated.
Viable.
Yeah,
I don't know. The Inspire 2 was around a long time. Wasn't it around about 5-6 years?
still is.
And it still works. I mean, it's not like you have to get rid of the thing. It's a capable drone.
Oh, I'm sure people are still using it for on video sets and like that. They didn't just like throw them in the trash and buy the new one.
Yeah.
No, that's
Well,
what we.
Paul-
That's about what we do with these little Mavics and stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I
that's
mean,
gonna be
really,
good.
really, Inspire 2, Inspire 3, you put you fixed it, you put a better camera on it, and what's the difference?
Yeah.
How much better is the Inspire 3 over the Inspire 2 if you
I
upgrade?
think it's the obstacle avoidance that they're really bragging about. That's really advanced.
I mean, I
Well,
guess
I
that's
do
great,
kind of
but if you're shooting video, I mean, again, if you're doing it for a living, If you're doing it as a
Right, that's
profession, which I am not, so I don't know shit. But if you're doing it for a living, to me, and again, with my lack of knowledge, I would think that you're not that worried about obstacle avoidance. You're worried about the shot.
Well, I think the obstacle avoidance is helpful in getting the shot sometimes, but for those guys, they're filmmakers. They're full on filmmakers. They're not just flying around their drone for fun and getting somewhat amateur shots and then poorly editing them and putting them on YouTube. I mean, they're doing.
Are you
full-on
talking about me again,
multi-million-
Chuck? That's so mean. You're so mean.
I'm not
He's
singling
so
anybody
mean to
out.
me. He's mean to me.
Paul, you remember you had that problem with the starlings at your bird feeder?
Yeah,
Well, how would you like that many?
no,
It's a lot of birds.
That's a British starling enumeration.
Really? You don't want to stand under that, do you?
Hell no.
Not without a
Hey,
hat.
just to answer
Better
you
lose that-
guys'
better-
question
better have a hat
about
on.
when the Inspire 2 was released was in November of 2016.
And it's still an amazing
That's
bird.
that's a good run, and that's still, I
Yeah.
mean, there's no shame in having an Inspire too.
Absolutely
what did Billy
not.
Kyle say?
Hey,
'Cause
Paul,
he has
get-
one.
put that 6-digit code into the chat, private chat.
But I don't think it tastes as good as those starlings do.
Check your messages.
Getting
on your
hungry.
phone.
What 6-digit code?
Check your messages on your phone.
Hang on. I'm just looking at
your-
one more thing.
And by the
Oh,
way,
no, no,
Dustin,
no.
I did see your message. Thank you.
It's
Don't
your
worry about
email,
it.
Your net zero email. Check your net zero email. It should have sent you a 6-digit code.
6-digit code.
Okay, guys, I'm going to drop
Checking
out
out.
and watch you guys on YouTube. So
It's
Getting late for you, isn't it, David?
Yeah,
yes, it's midnight,
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
and I've been doing a lot
12:15
of
in the evening.
doing a lot
So,
of
Chuck, where are you going? Did your wife kick you out?
Nah, she's doing tax season. She's all when she's not working, she's passed out. This is really rough for her. So I'm just getting my steps in on my own.
Leaving it quiet in the house so she can relax.
Speak
You're a
to you
good.
tomorrow.
You're a good husband. Good man.
I was editing, but I had headphones on. But I wanted to get out and get some fresh air.
That's all tomorrow.
Maybe get hit by a car.
Try not to.
Then she could cash in on life insurance, you know?
Try not to. I think she'd rather have you. I don't know why, but you know.
I don't know why either. I'd take the money in a second if it was me. If it was me, for me, I'd take the money.
Yeah, she likes you better than you do.
She likes her better than I like myself, I guess. Yeah, anyway.
That's what I
It's
just
like
said.
80 degrees out though, dudes. It's like it flipped the switch, became summer.
Mhm.
Crazy. Dom, how's stuff down under, dude?
Well, it's autumn here, so it's been rainy and really cold. So,
According to this, it's 82 degrees here right now.
oh,
I
that'd
think
be
we're the
great.
same here, Bill.
Hmm?
I think we're about the same here in Syracuse.
Could be. It's just weird how the weather's been doing it. You know.
We're gonna go back down to 40 though. I don't think you guys are. Like Monday, I think we're gonna go like upper 40s, lower 50s.
I'm
or
not even
something.
sure if we hit 40 this year. I
This
mean,
is
we had a
weird.
couple of years. There was a year we actually got a little frosting, just for like 15 minutes.
Where did you
No.
get that code from, Paul? It should only be 6 digits.
That's my sign-in code.
No. I need the 6-digit code from the email they sent you.
Who sent me an email?
Zoom did in your net zero account.
Look, he's not making it out. Read it out loud.
I mean, you can read it out loud. It doesn't make no difference. It's just a 2-step verification code.
Hang on a minute.
Still have to.
I'm ready to verify.
Yep, we're all getting ready to verify.
It should be
I
an
got
email in your Paul
I'm
Murray
looking for it. I'm looking
40.
for it.
I think it's your 48060netzero.com.
Oh, hi, Dustin. Yeah, I mean, you want to. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. I actually almost forgot about it, Dustin. Sorry, that was a personal thing. Still love you. Not you guys, him.
53.
Appreciate that too.
Bugs are out. Must be summer.
Mm.
Itchy. So no Arco tonight, huh?
No, he's still in the
Taking a-
Philippines.
Still in the Philippines. Thought he didn't have like any vacation time.
I must have used it all up then.
Wow. I guess so.
Well, some companies will still let you take vacation without vacation time, but then there's some that you have to have it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like my
lucky.
company almost requires it. Like,
Ours is like honor system. So
the
Well,
hell's
I
an
didn't
honor?
get it. I didn't get an email.
I mean, like nobody tracks anything. It's like you track it yourself. And you know, if you want to be honest, it's great. If not, just get the shit
And
done.
that's
And no
it.
worries, Dustin. We're whatever you want to do. We're cool.
And that's-
Anyway, he's
Don't
having
worry
a
about
great time in the Philippines. He's been sending me pictures on the beach.
Mm.
By the way, talk about art now. And
yeah.
you know, with the new love of his life, and they're doing great. And he's having a great time, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it looks
gonna
like
hate to
he's
come
really
home.
enjoying
Oh,
himself.
nice, Tim.
Didn't he say his company has like a sister office there?
Who's this?
Art.
Oh, you
I thought
mean
he
Art?
said his company-
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like
If it did, that would be a great position for him to be in. You know,
if
you have to
I think he should-
you actually have to be a Filipino citizen to actually own property in the Philippines. So you have to
So
marry
they'll
her
rent-
and put it in her name.
Oh, he could do that.
Well, he's looking at property. He's looking at property by James's place, which would be great because you'd be by somebody who could, you know, keep an eye out for him.
So let me ask you
Just-
something. If you move to the Philippines and you marry somebody, that property can't be in your name at all?
No, you
No, it's
can't.
hers
You have to be a Filipino citizen to own property in the Philippines.
Interesting.
So if you marry
There's
a
lot of countries
Filipina,
like that.
I could buy property in the Philippines because I'm married to one who was, even though she's an American citizen and has been since 88. She was born and raised there. So I can do it. But it would still be, she has to be on the deed, you know.
Yes.
Why would they do that though? It seems like that would limit, because there's a lot of Americans that want to
To protect their domain. We should do it here. Look at me, Chinese companies are just
Oh, I
buying
know,
up
I know.
farmland.
Yes. Yeah, Bill, you're right. If we don't take care of ourselves, we're like,
Yeah, but who just says we have to honor that though? I get-
Thanks for the money. Get out.
Well, I'm saying technically, if there was a conflict between the US and China, you think we're just gonna let them come in and farm our lands? Now we're gonna be like, get the fuck
No,
out.
they're not interested in farming our land. So those farmlands are near military bases and stuff like that. They can just go visit. They don't care.
nice. Sorry, let me snort. It's funny. Yeah, they're completely on the up and up. Nothing to worry about with the Chinese. They're
Right,
good.
Mark, you're probably right. You can own a house or condominium. You can't own the land it's built on. Yeah, probably true. But then what happens when you say, well, okay, we're taking the land, take your house and get out of here.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Pack up your
three-
house and
Take your
pack up
shit
your house and
and
get off
go.
the island.
But it's a 10-story condominium. How am I gonna get it out of here?
Sounds like a personal problem.
Oh my God, you see that? Dustin, be safe, brother. You see
What
what he said?
No.
Oh shit, tornado sirens going off. Might have to jump off here.
Going to the basement, dude.
That's not cool.
Where's Dustin live? Does he live down?
Nobody knows. Dustin's he's an enigma.
Wasn't it
Good, how are you?
like Illinois, I think?
Yeah, there would be those the storms are coming across that way.
I wanna say it was Illinois, I think. I have his
Let's get
address
some-
somewhere.
They get some nasty weather.
Oh, we got some nasty weather over us right now, because Bo's in here freaking the fuck out, because
Yeah, that sucks.
What's
Don't play
going
around.
on
Be
with-
safe.
What's going on with Maddie's place? Is he getting totally flooded out or what?
Oh, it's just cleaning his house. You know,
Jesus.
he's okay.
God.
He only got like
not-
2 or 3. He got 2 or 3 inches in the house. Thank God,
That is
because
not cool.
it didn't destroy his furniture. But he's got to be
No,
sure.
but everything else.
He's got to be sure that he runs the dehumidifiers or it could have a mold issue.
Does everything
Yeah,
in
but-
Florida basically have like just tile floors and stuff? So,
No, he's got white tile floors, so he's okay as far as that's concerned. Now you just got to
Yeah.
get the water out of the house, but I'm sure it soaked into the sheetrock a little bit. But he rents, so that's his landlord's problem.
Is it a mobile
always
home?
renting.
Oh yeah, he's renting. Yeah,
Is it a mobile home
He's
though?
renting. Okay.
it's not a mobile home, no.
Okay.
So if he has renter's insurance, he can take care of everything on his end.
I was gonna say, if
Well,
it's
I mean, yeah,
mobile-
you can, but he's not. I don't think he lost anything because it's only was a couple inches in the house, so he's not losing any furniture. He's not losing anything, probably.
Yeah, see,
Now his neighbors apparently got 15 or 18 inches in their house. They probably lost all their furniture. They probably lost.
Electronics and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
so that little part's over us right now, but look at that big ass storm. It looks like it
Yeah,
might
it's a
be moving
big-
north.
It's supposed to be getting really cold here, so I think that mess that you're looking at on the radar, that we're looking at on the radar, is probably coming my way, and that's probably what's in Chicago right now. Yeah, all that crap. That's cold, so that's between
Justin,
hot and cold.
magnified by Port St. Lucie.
That's not me doing it. I think that's Paul.
No,
Paul's probably showing it.
notice how Port Lucie. See, God loves Port St. Lucie. Look at that.
Like in a bubble.
Missing us again. You know, people talk about living in Florida
That
and
doesn't-
tornadoes and hurricanes and like that. It always misses us.
Corey says we're in a bubble here for some reason.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood is right.
Like Okeechobee? Okeechobee?
Six
Okeechobee.
o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
rock.
Well,
10
here it
o'clock,
comes,
rock.
baby.
10 o'clock, 11
It's just
o'clock,
water.
12 o'clock.
So what? I tell you, when they
Neighbors
had the
probably
really
like
bad
this guy
flood,
walking down.
when I had the really bad flood here, I forget which tropical storm it was, but it dropped like 16 or 18 inches in like 4 hours here. And half of Port St. Lucie. I mean, it was one of the biggest disasters at the time. This house didn't flood because the mound that my property is on is a little bit higher than my neighbor's.
Yeah.
And according to what people told me, it came up the driveway, came within 2 feet of the house, but never made it in, which is a great thing because the people down the end of the street, all remediation had to be done. The drywall had to be pulled out, and all that stuff. So again, knock on wood, it just stays that way. And then since then, they've really improved the drainage here. They spent millions of dollars at taxpayer at your money at work, and they put all kinds of drainage ponds, which you can now fish at, which is pretty cool. And they just made it that much better. So I'm not that worried about it, until the big one comes, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Red Fox. Or
I love
Fred.
What a good guy. He's a nice man.
Yeah. Lamont.
Lamont
Dummy.
was-
You big dummy.
He was a dummy.
Big dummy.
You big dummy. Elizabeth, I'm coming for you, honey. But yeah, my crappy little ranch here stayed dry. So we're
Now you
going
just
with
put
that.
the theme song. You just put Sanford and Sons theme song in my head. Bum, 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 bum,
Tell me you didn't
bum.
watch that show every week. They were funny.
Of course I did.
They were so funny.
It's hilarious. This stuff was great.
So great. So sexist and ignorant and
It
terrible.
was
and
everything
awesome.
racist. It was everything all in one. Just
And it
like,
was
you know, like,
awesome because
all in the family.
because
same
you knew
way.
his heart. He was actually a good person, no matter what came out of his mouth. It's it's like my my grandfather used to say the most racist crap, and it's like I shouldn't say the words. I won't say the words. But his
I
best friend,
shouldn't have said it either, but
his best friend was Eddie Lopez. You know what I mean? So I mean, it was all
They were
baloney.
just laughing at one another, basically, just kidding around. They pick on us, we picked
It's all
on them,
baloney.
and everybody picked on everybody else. And it was like people weren't so sensitive.
My Italian
Yeah.
grandfather, he was crazy.
I'm
You should
not
tell
saying
me.
it was all wine and roses. That's not true, but
No.
it certainly wasn't.
Hold on,
but
let's not talk sensitive, Chuck. I've heard you talk about the drones.
sensitive Chuck.
Yeah, he gets super sensitive when it comes to drones.
Oh, me?
Uh-huh.
I love my drones.
Not lately. Chuck has been very calm lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there was a time
It's the new job.
that I would shake.
Yeah, when the Mavic 3 first came out and it had
Oh
all
my
the
God.
problems.
Toilet bowl
Oh,
and
Mavic.
blah, 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 habada, habada, habada. I spent all
Well,
this
Mavic
fucking
3
money.
that was a
We
hot
sit
mess
there like
back
this.
then. I know, but it was a pile of crap. Everybody else was saying how great it was. I'm like, no, you must not be flying it. It's a pile of crap.
I know, but it's been good to you lately, hasn't it?
Mm.
It's great now. The micro 4/3 sensor is incredible. It's so good. I bought a classic just to have the micro 4/3 on a second bird,
Mm.
but I will not be getting the pro
Ah,
unless
Come on, Boo.
I don't see a need for that personally, but it's awesome. I just don't have a use for it.
You used to get so angry, Chuck. We kind of I miss that a little bit.
Well, my job, like Paul said, Paul was right. My job was really, really, really bad. Get me salivating just thinking about it.
mm.
Gonna foam up over that.
Maddie's going to be okay. Maddie's been showing pictures of the first and second night, but I'm sure it's drained down by now. He'll be all right.
Mm.
And
Is
as
that this
far as-
Firebird that was up to its like waistline in water though?
It wasn't his
Firebird
car.
was that?
I don't know. That his neighbors. He's got the van, that white van in the picture, and I think the lighter colored. No, it's a darker colored car. I don't know. That was his wife's car. Is the other one. So he's got the van. He's got the van. They'll be all right.
Not a good time to own a low profile sports car in that particular area.
It's never a good time to own a low price. Come on, when is it good?
I have one, but I never drive it because the truck's so much easier.
I'm not saying they're not cool. They're absolutely
They're
cool.
cool, but they're a pain in the ass to drive.
But is it the best purchase? No.
Oh hell no! It's a toy.
Says the guy with the mom van. It might Santa Fe.
Wow, super functional.
Yes, it is.
All right,
I'm thinking about
so
selling it.
Yep, I think I'll.
Done.
I'm gonna be on in a
Done,
half
Justin?
hour, so I'm out.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
is
gonna
that
I'm
time
gonna
already?
jump off because I'm gonna get myself ready for Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit.
You getting ready for what?
Getting ready. I'm gonna go and have a shower and get ready for Justin's stream in half an hour.
No, I actually feel like a shower after Justin's stream.
Oh, okay. I'll have one of those too.
Gotta take and after.
Sunset's happening where I am.
I'll see y'all
Oh,
later.
great.
All right, later, Justin. Just you and me.
I know.
Where's Paul?
No, Dom's still
Bill,
here.
Bill, you're still here. Okay. I thought you dropped
Huh?
too. Sorry.
No, I'm
No, I'm going to drop out in a couple of minutes. I would just. You said the word sunset.
Yeah, sunsetting. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can really see it. I can flip cameras.
Is it a good
See.
sunset?
Oh, can I flip cameras? Let me do that.
you can. There you go.
Probably can somehow. Yeah,
There you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't really
blown
see
out.
much there.
No, it's
Yeah,
kind of
too
like,
blown out.
how about that? Better?
Yeah, it's
just
not
the
that
housing
exciting.
development. It's not that exciting.
Okay.
Nah,
then.
you know, this isn't a Mavic 3 or anything. This is just, shit little cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, cell phones do pretty darn good video. If
Well,
you
if that's it, then I'll.
if that's
I'll
it, then
drop
I'm
it out as
leaving.
well.
Chuck, you did not impress the guy from Australia. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
No, this is nothing impressive. And I kind of missed the,
It's not about
nice.
impressive. It's about sharing the day
Yeah,
with our friend Chuck.
Exactly. Yeah.
with all
Okay
you
then.
guys.
Well, I'm gonna drop out.
All right, go
So,
be
say what?
somebody else's guy.
Yeah, and Justin's going on in about 25 minutes.
Yeah. That's where I'm heading.
Okay,
but
so
I can't go there. There's people that show up there that just don't agree with me.
Okay.
Really?
They give me agita.
Yeah.
There's no point in going on if it's going to raise your blood pressure. It's not.
And
worth it.
there's just people that just still want to bust my killions, and I don't need it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
not necessary, dude.
See you soon.
You know,
Okay,
there's plenty of
Okay,
people I
Dom,
like.
we'll see you
I like
later.
Dominic, even though he's a stream whore. Oh, you're still here, Dominic. Hi, Dom.
Michelle, I'll see you
He's on a
later.
lot.
Okay, Dom.
He's on a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of them.
Well,
the
I think
sunset's
I'm
getting
gonna
done.
call it there, Uncle Bill.
Why are we gonna call it Uncle Bill?
Yeah. I'm gonna call the end of the show.
The end of the show.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right, Bill.
Maybe I'll go live. and
There
I'll
you
just-
go. Hey, yeah. Do it right now, real fast.
You can do it. I'll be.
I could be-
Do it.
I could be an asshole.
Yeah.
No, Justin's going live. That's not nice. You
Yeah, but
can't.
he's not going live for 25 minutes. Do it until he goes
Wait,
live.
wait, wait,
So what? You think I'm going to do a 25-minute live?
Yeah.
You don't even know me. I can't even go to the bathroom in 25 minutes.
Justin said it right. The words from his mouth were, "Don't worry about when you stream. Stream whenever you want. Don't worry about anybody else being on."
That's
what
right.
Justin said. So like, don't worry about it. You should be cool with it.
Let's say goodbye to everybody in the chat, though.
Okay. Bye,
Bye, everybody in
everybody.
the chat.
Not like that. You got to say it nice. Good night, Cyber James. Good night, Mark R. White, Edward Haziak. Good night, Dustin. Good night. I think that's it. Oh, Captain Joe. I didn't even see him. Hi, Captain Joe. Good night. Good seeing you. Who else?
Joe's on.
He's a
Had to
good guy.
resubscribe to him. That's the other thing. Make sure you're still subscribed, everybody, because YouTube's done
Yeah.
like a flush.
Yeah, I saw you were saying that.
It's
yeah.
weird.
Make sure you're subscribed to Uncle Bill's Toys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will totally
Right.
check. Yep. I think I am with you because your stuff still pops up, but his stuff just miraculously vanished. I was like, what happened? And then Bill Thomas told me that he had lost like
Ed Hassick says,
7
come on,
channels.
Bill, do it. Go live.
do it.
No, I can see the chat. Ed, I might. We'll see. If there's like 7 or 8 people in Justin's channel, I might do it
Yeah, there you go.
because he's not servicing the community properly.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Classless.
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. And watch for Bill to go live here shortly.
Don't say that.
TFN.
All right. Chuck, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thanks for letting me in.
Everybody go
later.
to Justin's channel.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Paul. It's been a pleasure. Chuck, see you later, buddy.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, everybody in the chat.